So, you finally graduated. McDareth, this is what you wanted, right? This is the promise you made to yourself. McDareth Adventure 2. The last story. Wishes are eternal.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Sonic Frontiers podcast for June 3rd, 2022. Oh my God, no, that's fucking show. Stop, wait, you're playing the instrumental version. Oh, I thought you were gonna be playing the version with my vocals. All right, fine. That's actually great. Welcome everybody. I'm joined, of course, by my co-host. We got Shofu. What's going on, Shofu?
Hello, pals.
And I gotta ask you something real quick, Shofu. Okay, are you actually going to quit the stream to play Strikers?
Bro, what is going on right now?
I'm asking
Why
you
are
a
you
simple
playing
question.
this
Are you
geek
going to quit the
instrumental
stream
in
to
my
play
ears, bro?
Strikers?
Bro, I can't focus with this music playing, bro.
Well, I mean, you're not a professional then if you can't focus. Someone who can focus is Fidel. What's going on, Fidel?
Oh, Rusty.
That's right, baby.
That's a fucking lie, bro. You think Fidel can focus? That's fucking crazy.
Why is this the audio for me? Why is this the audio for me?
What are you doing?
singing right
You're
now?
playing
Fidel,
copyrighted
is that you?
music in the stream, bitch.
No,
Turn
no,
that
no,
shit
it's not
off.
a copyright song. It's not a, it's a TikTok sound, bro. It's not a copyright
Not
song.
this one. I'm talking about the last one. I can't focus like this. I can't do it.
Sweet baby, it's time. Yes, sir.
Someone else is super excited about Sonic. We got McDareth. What's up, McDareth?
I didn't get the announcement of McDareth Adventure 2 happening.
Well, here's your music. Here's your theme. Here you go, McDareth. Go ahead and talk about Sonic Frontiers.
Wait, is this a Western? What? We're not even at that point yet.
You don't want to talk about it? That's fine. Mike, what's going on, Mike? How are you, buddy?
Hello,
Welcome.
I am here.
You're here? Ooh, listen to that theme.
Ooh.
Ooh, okay. I like your
Hey.
theme music.
No, bring it back. Bring it back.
Why
Yeah,
are you
Mike's
playing
Mike.
all the songs at once.
Yeah, just start stacking them, Ricky.
No, this
Honestly,
is good.
I like this one. This one's good. This is like laid back. This feels
This
like
is
a
a
Mike
Mike song.
theme. Okay. What's this from? I don't know, but I like it. Someone else I don't like. We've got Coast. What's going on, Coast?
That's
What did
wild.
I do? Hey, yo.
That's crazy.
Hey, Drake's in chat for Johnny Depp. Round of applause.
City boys
Oh,
up.
no.
City boys up. City boys up.
What
I don't know about that. I don't know about that sound.
What that was either. But you'll always remember this as the day that you almost caught Zeph. What's going on, Zeph?
What?
You heard me.
What are you talking about?
Zeph is Johnny
The fuck
Depp.
is this? Why am I about to do a YouTube tutorial?
You're doing a YouTube tutorial. You're playing Roblox, man. How are you, Zeph?
This is the most royalty-free music I've ever heard.
See, Zeph, you are the tutorial guy.
Hold on.
You always
going
Someone
on.
else who's got a name that's royalty free. We got Warchamp 7. What's going on?
Audio
Warchamp?
Jungle. What's good, everybody? Yo, who caught the FF16 reveal trailer? That's how you reveal a game. Okay? I want everyone to take notes.
Warchamp
Real
thing?
trailer. That's actually
This
the
one?
second trailer.
No.
This one sounds like a theme for actually
It was the
my
reveal trailer.
favorite
This was the
co-host of
announcement
the
trailer.
show. We got Viram. What's going on, Viram?
Good evening, love folk. Hope everybody is doing well.
Oh, I love
I'm
this.
personally having a great time. And I
I'm
hope
having a
you
great time as well.
can all continue to have a lovely night. here
This isn't
on
actually
the
Ricky
Bandcamp
playing this
podcast.
one. This is actually Viram. Man's very talented. He's just going right
correct.
now.
He's
I'm
playing
doing
this
this
music live.
simultaneously while playing Final Fantasy XIV. Now up to the Heaven's Ward expansion.
Congratulations
Let's
on
go.
getting to Heaven's Word.
Thank
Ooh,
you.
it's someone else I got to give congratulations to for showing up at Combo Breaker. We got the one, we got the only, we got Mr. Ricky Cocaine.
Ricky Cocaine!
What's happening?
No, let it rock.
A lot of cocaine, man.
I mean, this is someone else who does a lot of cocaine. We got Tito. What's going on, Tito? Whoa!
Tito, you back there doing cocaine, man? I knew it.
Hey, I'm gonna need. Hey, Ricky, cut the beat real quick. Cut the beat real quick, bro.
What?
Cut the beat real quick, bro.
Okay. You're telling me to cut the beat like you cut
I
the rock,
just
man.
I just need everyone to know right now that Justice does not take favorites. Anybody can get it. Shofu.
Anybody, bro.
Hey, yo.
What is this?
Exhibit E.
What is this, bro? You got got.
Wait,
You got got.
Yeah.
what is this?
Yeah.
Is this an ambush?
Yeah.
So
What the hell is this, bro?
Can I get a yes?
Ricky Cocaine is getting got in public.
Yeah. You saw everything that you showed the public this. Yeah, you showed this. Tito, what the
Bro, what is even being said right now?
Hold
If
it down.
Fidel would shut the fuck up for 2 seconds trying to scream at me right now, we can take a look at this and see that Ricky Cocaine indeed got his ass got. All right.
He got now, I will
This is a
say,
private server where we're supposed to not
Bro, all
leak
he
any
said
of this
was
to the
D's,
public.
bro. All he said was D's. He got caught by D's. He didn't even dress it up by that.
D's, bro. Now,
Whoa, Tito. I know this nigga Fidel not laughing right now. I know you not laughing right now. I know you're
I'll tell you why
Tito.
Fidel's not laughing. Let me tell you right now. Let me tell you why Fidel's not laughing. Fidel's
No,
not laughing
Roger, we got
because
this.
he's
Roger, we
leaking
got
these
this.
tweets.
Roger, we
He's
got
leaking
this,
this
bro.
Discord.
What is
Just
happening?
like
Roger, we got this, bro. Chill.
I'm gonna kill myself.
I've never done anything in my life.
Why is everyone talking?
we got this, Roger. Okay, I know Fidel is not fucking talking right now.
What did I do?
Shofu, put
Don't
it.
do it,
Throw
Shofu.
it up. Throw it up.
Don't do it, Shofu. Don't do it, Shofu. Don't do it,
Shofu, do it.
You gotta be
public does not
fucking
need to
kidding
see
me,
it.
bro.
They don't
What's
need to
good with
do
you,
it.
Doug?
Listen, it was
What
a
is
moment
good
of
with you?
Look at
weakness,
this.
bro.
Look at this.
Moment of weakness.
What is that?
How are
Shaq,
you gonna
come
say
on.
moment of weakness when you've done it on multiple occasions?
Oh, you
bro?
thought we were done?
Listen,
We thought we were done.
her and
So
I-
you thought we
No,
were
no,
done.
no, no.
So you
No,
thought we
no,
were
no,
done.
No,
We need to
but
hold it down, Ricky. Cut the
I'm
beat.
going to engage in sexual activities with this Pokemon. Her and I are going to fuck. All right, we're gonna have multiple Primavore hours of fucking and banging. Okay, I'm gonna stimulate her. She's gonna stimulate me. We're gonna stimulate each other. It's gonna be licky.
Gardevoir
No,
pictures
I'm
on
not
his
going to
timeline.
ask
What
you
the
to do that.
absolute
I'm
And
fucking
Sonic
sexual
characters
activities
that
with
aren't
this
even
Pokemon.
out
Her
here
and I are
supposed to
going
be.
to fuck. All right, we're gonna
It's time
have
to get him out.
Primavore
It's
hours
time
of fucking
for
and
doubt.
banging. Okay, I'm gonna
There's no
stimulate her.
excuse
She's
for
gonna
this.
stimulate me.
I'm the
We're gonna
arbiter
stimulate
of
each other.
justice.
It's gonna be licky, licky.
Okay, I'm
No,
the arbiter
I
of
am not
justice.
going to
Ricky,
ask
I
you to
will.
hear me out. I'm
This
going
time,
to
you know what I'm
engage in
saying?
sexual
First time getting
activities
got in
with this
public, you've been
Pokemon.
out,
Her
you've
and
been
I are
locked
going
up
to
for a bit.
fuck. All right, we're
You know what I'm
gonna
saying? I'll let you off in the warning, but if I
multiple
see it happen again, I'm
hours
gonna have to write you a
of fucking
ticket.
and banging.
All right,
Okay, I'm gonna
but
stimulate her. She's gonna stimulate me.
Lack of
We're gonna
foundation.
stimulate each
No.
other. It's gonna be licky,
Fidel?
licky. No, I am not going to
Fidel?
ask you to hear me out. I'm going to engage
Bro, you
in
think I don't know
sexual
this video
activities
still
with this
playing?
Pokemon.
I know
Her and
this
I are
video
going
still
to
playing. I
fuck.
can hear
All right,
it.
we're gonna have multiple
Duh.
Primavore hours.
Fidel?
The audio's still going.
I know.
Listen.
I
just want to know. I just want to know at what point is the management going to do something about this, because this is getting ridiculous.
Yeah,
I told you I'm down to kick him off 3 weeks ago. I was fine
See,
with
it's
that.
it's like Fidel, if we're ever hanging out together, right?
We did. We
No,
did.
No,
We
I'm
specifically
saying
did.
beyond this. If we ever
Right,
hang out
right.
together again, we're seen in public. Hey, it's Shofu and the Gardevoir fucker. I can't be seen with you, bitch. You got one more fucking chance, bitch. You got one more fucking chance.
Roger's literally
You got one more chance before I get you out of here forever, bro. You're done. You're done.
This is
Roger, what? Excuse me, Fidel?
You're
Excuse
the
me?
Lola Bunny fucker. You are literally
Excuse me.
Bro, that's
All of us
literally
grew up
Lola
liking Lola
Bunny.
Bunny. This isn't just me. This is all of us.
The Lola Bunny thing was a
Lola Bunny is
one-time thing.
100 times more understandable than a Gardevoir. Do not put our name. That's ludicrous.
It's completely subjective. That is 100%.
That is not subjective.
But look at
That
how
is not subjective.
I want to fuck a plant. These are two different things.
Look at how explicit you were.
Plants.
I never specifically said
What is
any
wrong
of the shit you
with
just
you?
said.
A plant?
Your Honor.
You said she's gonna stimulate me. I'm gonna stimulate her. You
Is that
freaking
perjury? Is that perjury?
Here's the thing, right?
Can he just say that on the stand?
I need some order here, because
That's gotta be illegal somewhere.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
I just can't believe. Not only I still don't even know who Fidel is, bro.
Yeah, I know.
I just don't. I'm just saying. I think it's about time that we take it to management because I honestly can't do anything more than what I'm doing. I've filed several complaints, and I've done everything I possibly can. I've been a good employee. You know what I'm saying? Then this new guy shows up randomly, horny all over the main, and somehow he's out here, bro. Like, just allowed to do whatever the fuck he wants? That's crazy. That's crazy. That's insane.
We taking this to HR, bro.
Bro, I got to go to HR, bro, because I don't want to go to HR, but I will. But I will.
There is no HR, unfortunately. We need an HR.
I'm HR. I'll get him out of here. He does that shit one more fucking time. I swear to God.
Do your damn job.
You've been warned, bitch. I don't want to hear nothing out of you.
Someone else who's been warned, by the way, are the viewers right now, because if you have not already entered the Nintendo Switch giveaway, well, hell, you're out of luck. The competition's ended. We're going to announce the winner of the Nintendo Switch giveaway today. You were warned multiple times. If you weren't following the Twitter, too bad. How sad for you. But we will be announcing the Nintendo Switch winner tonight. So if you entered the Nintendo Switch giveaway, stick around until the end of the show, because you already know we're not going to be announcing it at the beginning. And if you're not here in the stream, guess what? You don't get a Switch. So you better wait around, all right? Anyway.
And you better hope we're finished in an hour.
That's true. Well, that's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. With all the podcast topics. We've got the state of play. We've got Pokemon. We've got multiverses. We got Sonic. We got Combo Breaker. I don't even know where to begin on this one. This one is stacked. Let's get Sonic out of the way first. I want to get this out of the way. 10 minutes on the clock right now. Sonic Frontiers, go.
All right, War Tim, what you got?
I don't know.
Please.
I don't know who made that.
I haven't started. You've used up 5 seconds. You've used up.
After you,
already.
I will let you have the first word.
I agree, especially after seeing the. Okay, so with the gameplay, I feel like the biggest issue that I have with the game right now is that this game does not showcase well. I don't think, well, a lot of more games do, but this game doesn't. When you have no UI, so when he's just doing animations and stuff's flowing to the side of the screen, it makes no sense. So I really want them to put out one of these trailers and actually just show the game, like show gameplay fully, everything they got, UI, everything.
That was gameplay that you just saw.
There is no.
There's definitely UI. Because like 100%. Okay, because like when he's doing stuff, like, you know, the time when he does those tricks, it looks really odd. But when he does the tricks, the meter is going down to the bottom of the screen, and it looks like it's going to a bar down there, but there's nothing there. There's the time when the big boss enemy shows up, and obviously it was supposed to put text on the screen for the enemy's name, but nothing's there, and it's just sitting on the screen. It looks really weird. There's the time that he gets hit and drops rings. He's dropping rings, so you have to have a ring counter somewhere, but there's nothing on the screen. So there's definitely a UI. They're not showing it.
Okay. Yeah, they're going for the HUDless.
I just don't understand why they decided to showcase those 7 minutes the other day. Like, that shit was really ass, bro.
Can I be completely honest, bro? Like,
be honest, bro. Talk to
the game looks so unpolished and so I don't know what to say. Like, I don't know if any amount of time, like any 7 minutes played by anybody would have helped.
Bro, to me it was like, okay, ambient music because he's in a forest in an open world game. Okay, that's whatever. But I mean, does this really apply to this character and what this character does? I didn't understand. He's running around in a barren forest wasteland. There's fucking random rails in the sky popping up out of nowhere.
The pop-in is unforgivable in a 3D platformer, especially when the dude is on a platform in the sky, and then he jumps, he does like a leap of faith, and another platform just appears. That should never, ever happen in a platforming game. That's the worst level design or game design.
To me, it's just random as fuck that he's in this big-ass forest with trees everywhere, and then there's a fucking rail just floating in the sky by itself. Like, what the fuck is going on?
So I gotta talk about the rail thing.
Shit was like fucking ass. It doesn't make any sense in my mind. It doesn't look normal at all.
I get that, but like, I don't know. It's like, because the rail thing, I see a lot of people talk about that, but that's literally every Sonic game.
No, I understand it, but I'm saying usually it's in a setting that's more fitting, not the fucking middle of a goddamn rainforest, bro.
There's a difference
between...
Grind
rails are always themed to each level. These are just like grind rails in a forest.
Most
also-
most of the grind
They've
rails
never
in Sonic
been
are
free-flowing.
yes, they have been. Every single one of
They're
them.
they're usually connected to like
No,
a
they are
cliff
not.
or something.
No, they are not.
And then
No,
over
they
an
are not.
abyss. What?
No,
It's not the
they
fact that
All
they
the
do
time they
float
are.
in the air.
They
It's
just
the fact
float
that
in the
it's
air.
where he is that makes it.
It's
seem
just
weird.
because you're in an open environment, you can see.
Yeah.
from
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it
all a
doesn't-
part
it
of the
doesn't-
level
Why it's
design.
Yeah.
It's literally
It's not like
because
it-
in all of the previous Sonic games, just based on how the levels are designed, you're not really meant to see all of those rails.
Yeah, you're
floating
linear.
around.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So me
You
walking
go into-
around in
It's
this
just
open
really
world-
off-putting now.
Yeah, exactly.
If I pop open any Sonic game in like the fucking developer tools and I take a rail and I move it 20 feet to the right, it's not going to work anymore. Like
Exactly.
it's gonna go through a wall. It's gonna look wrong. It's gonna be fucked. And in this game, you did that on any of those rails we saw, and it's fine. It makes no difference. They're literally just like there. Nothing's grounding them. They're not floating over an abyss like a lot of
That's what I'm
Sonic
saying.
games. They're just there, 20 feet off the floor, and there's a floor there. So like, who cares if you fall off? You're not doing
Exactly.
something cool. It's just a rail.
It's just in the
that's
middle
there.
of nowhere. Why is it there?
It's-
Why-
Mike, can you get the Disney Infinity picture?
It's a.
If the rail was
Oh, don't remind
absolutely
me. Don't-
necessary
don't
to
bring me
traverse
back
the
to
world,
those
then it's
days,
a different
please.
thing. But if I'm,
No,
I can
no,
walk
Mike
underneath
needs to get the
rail.
Mike needs to get the
Please,
Disney
no.
Infinity picture.
Oh God. Oh,
It's like you told an AI to make a Sonic game, and it like went through, and it's
To
just like,
me-
oh,
okay,
Sonic games have
to
rails.
me, the
Here's a rail.
rails are just a part of like almost every single. I don't think it's almost every single modern Sonic game has a rail in it.
Look,
So they're gonna make a Sonic
That's not
game.
even
That's not the
the
point.
point I'm trying to
Can I
make
finish?
is
Can I
I've
finish?
never
Like-
even questioned the rails being there before. When I'm looking at this trailer, it just looks odd where they're at. I'm looking at it and I'm like, why is this fucking rail there? I've never asked myself that before playing any Sonic game ever in my life. It just looked odd. It just looked weird. It was out of place.
Okay.
This clip
my,
right
my
here
thing is when you
is
go
like the
through
most
it,
egregious thing I think
And
I've
when
seen.
you
Let's see
in the
this.
whole-
Let's see this.
because I feel like because they showed a couple things where the rails were set up and it's almost like a little set piece where you're using the rails and jumping between them. I feel like when you're playing and doing it, it'll be fine. But like, yeah,
Venom.
if it's just sitting there in the background and they have no UI, running around, yes.
You see what Mike posted?
It's beautiful.
This actually looks better.
The fucking includes Stu Preston.
Oh my god.
You see what Mike posted though?
That video
That's how
clip
it looks.
I did not see. Holy sh!
Zeph,
Yeah, the
this
video he
arguably
literally
looks better
slows the
than-
momentum down.
Oh god.
As he's
Oh,
going down.
arguably looks
That
better.
dude is definitely slowing it down though, because there's moments even in the initial 7 minutes gameplay where
remember
you
this.
can boost. Here's my thing, right? Like as obviously someone known, to be very excited about Sonic.
Who
stuff,
said you could
even-
talk? Who said you could talk? I still wanted to hear everybody else. You Gardevoir freak.
Hello.
You got 10 minutes. Go, Fidel. Go.
All right, listen. I think like a lot of the stuff here is what I wanted. Like there is that sort of feeling of like to me going around an open world. I've always wanted to feel like the Sonic CD and shit where you're just running around. You can run on walls, which you can do. You run on walls. You get a wall run. You go on a boost pad to a grind rail into the
Can I
tricks.
ask a question real quick?
Yeah.
Why the fuck does he go from running on the wall to climbing it to running again?
Yeah, that, I don't know why they have a climbing thing, but
I think because
That's
he
what
has
I'm
the
saying.
big, no, because I think he has the big boost. It slows down. He gets a little run, and then you have like a small momentum to finish climbing the clip. I like the jump. So I think like a lot of the stuff about the game to me, I liked, but it just felt all unpolished. Like just like when he does just awkward movements on the rocks, or when, like I said, when he does the tricks in the end, they're literally not done, the trick animations, and it looks off. Like that was really upsetting to see. Like, but other like the foundational stuff to me is really good. Like even today with the combat gameplay, I really liked a lot of it. Like you could tell to me,
I
there
did
was
not
a lot
like
of
any of the combat except for like one thing.
The podcast, the combat literally looks like it looks like you're just pressing A.
Tell me why it
Watch
took
that
2
cutscene.
minutes to
Really?
kill that.
Because like
Tell me why it took 2 minutes to kill that one enemy.
yeah. So my thing is they should not put that enemy in twice. Nowhere in the world. It was like the first demo shows you, oh, you have to do this to do it. Then they did it again. That made literally no sense because the person who was doing it obviously didn't understand how to be.
Yeah, IGN's playing the game wrong.
But I think like either way, like I think there was a lot of different types of combat moves. Like you have like the sort of Bayonetta like perfect dodge you do, where you get the perfect dodge, you like move really fast away. There's one move where when you get hit, if you like press the button right away, he gets to spin back on it, and it puts the enemy in the air, and then you can do the thing where you
that
spin
looks
on
so
multiple
glitchy.
enemies. No, that's what I'm saying.
When he like
Yeah.
jumped into the air, it looked so funny.
Yeah, no, oh yeah, that's
the thing where
hilarious.
he like
Yeah.
dashes back, but they don't. There's no animation to show
Yeah,
that. The camera
exactly.
just snaps and he's in the back and
But
comes
that's
forward. Like
that's what I'm
very
saying.
weird.
Like a lot of these aspects and gameplay things look really dope. It's just that the build is very rough, and I would have just preferred that like this time around, like this month, they had just given us like here's a cool gameplay trailer and everything, and then
Watch up, I heard that too, bro.
I know.
We all heard that slip.
Wait, what did I say?
I just
You said ass sex, bro.
Freaky dicky.
Oh, you noticed it? Okay, I thought I was the only one.
I'm only saying something.
I was like, he got horny on the break.
I was not willing or
I was
brave
gonna
enough to
ignore
say
it
anything.
completely.
I was gonna ignore it, but I had to get the temperature. I had to get the temperature check from chat. Like,
Go, I don't know, it was par for the course for Fidel.
I think
so
everybody ignored it too. Even the chat ignored it.
That's why I dropped it in Twitch chat because I knew we'd be here.
Oh my
Insane.
god.
Either
I
way,
was gonna let that one roll for the
unpalatable
people.
Fidel,
I didn't even
Fidel,
notice.
where's Chow Garden? Fidel, where's Chow Garden?
It's
He
coming.
can't answer.
There ain't no
Don't
fucking
do
child
that.
guard
Don't
in
do
this
that. Don't do
game.
that.
There's shop coins,
No,
bro.
it's
There's
a
shop
bus.
coins.
Yeah,
There's
the leak,
no
we,
confirmed.
the leak that got literally everything right said there's no Chow Garden, so there is no Chow Garden.
What else was in that leak, real
Fine,
quick?
this isn't about.
Do you want the
this
roundup?
can't be about-
Yeah, let's hear it. Let's hear it.
Wait, while he gets that real fast, Fidel, I want to ask you a
Here you
question.
go.
Yeah?
No. Just say it. No,
You guys have
Zeph,
50
just
seconds.
say what's interesting out of that.
What's up, McDermott?
I have to read it again, but
Oh,
there's
okay,
a
never-
lot. There's
okay.
a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
There's
why-
no
It's the
Chow
entire,
Garden.
it's the
The
entire
best-
game.
The best part of this leak about Sonic Frontier shit is the fact that Odyssey 2 exists.
So true.
Wait,
Are you gonna
what?
say McDermott?
Yeah.
Okay, you don't obviously think that bird is T-posing, yeah? That's just a meme.
No, it's just funny. No, it's
Okay.
the way it swoops in the first
It's not
trailer. is
animated
really funny.
at
That
all.
shit definitely looked
It's
crusty
really
as hell.
funny.
Whatever it was.
In the
This-
first trailer,
I'm
it
just-
looks funny the way
It was the way it
swoops in.
popped in and popped in a bunch of times.
Yes,
Okay,
yeah.
yeah, I said
No,
that.
that's
But
what I
you
was
keep going
saying.
with T-posing
Yeah,
bird.
yeah,
I'm
for
like,
sure.
I'm
No,
like,
no, no.
okay, you
No,
must know.
It just looks
okay.
funny. Yeah, it just looks hilarious the way it's
I just
swooped in.
want to check in.
It looks like it's like a
wanna check.
mouse that dragged it forward to Sonic and then.
Well,
dragged
like
it up.
one of those scenes is I think I agree. The way it kind of cuts in was kind of weird, but you do see it flap in like one of those scenes.
Yeah.
Okay.
On that first
do you,
trailer, but yeah, it's
Do
like.
you want me to read an excerpt from this? One of the longer
Go ahead.
ones?
Go ahead.
Okay. This is from January 2021. Open
that's
world
the
is
most
populated with small enemies, puzzles, and platforming challenges. Completing puzzles, challenges, and enemy rewards experience, which can be redeemed in a skill tree. Oh boy. Unlocks abilities like the spin cycle, where you hold Y and Sonic starts tracing a line behind him, which we saw.
Only good thing we've seen.
Lock-on attack returns. There are bosses spread out through the open world. Defeating them grants orbs. If you get enough orbs, you can go to a portal and go to quote-unquote cyberspace. Cyberspace levels are generation style, and the music goes hard. Of course, it's Sonic.
Of course.
Beating them fast enough grants Chaos Emeralds. Exploration and combat was super boring, very button mashy, but whatever. New voice acting by Roger, and no one else was present. So it's only Sonic in the game.
Very
Also
mediocre.
have a ghost girl too, right, or something like that.
Yeah, and a new character.
A ghost girl?
Yeah.
Now for the final. This is the final boss, so I'm not going to talk about it. But
Oh yeah, don't spoil the final boss. Yeah.
I think it's for that area.
And,
Especially
another
don't
one
say that
says-
it's Shadow the Hedgehog for sure.
Another
Don't
one
say
says,
that.
this is from May 2021. Open world gaming woo. Ubisoft Towers with annoying ass Korok ripoff. Story revolves around a human ghost girl thing. Puzzles, bosses, whatever, sprinkled throughout the whatever. Same thing. Press Y, run in a circle around enemies. Mash X to win. Blah blah blah. It's par for the
I think
course.
the best part of all those leaks though is the cyberspace levels. They all say that seems to be the common good thing about the game, which is like technically the boost levels, because they're all saying you destroy these big robots to get these parts to unlock the cyberspace levels, and that's where you get like your crazy Sonic music and like the over the top level design, which
Wait,
seems
so
like
you're
for
telling
better or
me
worse.
that the
Yeah.
best part of this new Sonic game
Yes.
is the part that's played like old Sonic?
Essentially, yeah.
All right, bet.
So they should have just made another Generations.
I'll just
Or Sonic Mania 2. I would have been fine with that.
I don't
just say
mind
that,
it.
like
Go ahead and
I'm
end
just-
Sonic, bro.
That's
I'm
my
just-
problem with what we saw. Is that like this doesn't look like an open world Sonic game. It looks like Sonic Team tried to make an open world game. And like
and slap Sonic in it.
had Sonic's model lying around, so they just used it for like the player character while they were like prototyping this shit.
Well,
And
speaking
then-
of games with open world aspects that also got leaked, let's talk a little bit about
Nope,
Street Fighter
nope,
6.
Nope.
You are
I
past
ain't-
10 minutes. It's been 15.
You're
I mean,
way
I-
past
ahead,
10 minutes.
keep
We're at the
going,
12-minute
keep
mark.
going,
We're
keep
good. We're
going.
moving out.
Keep going.
I
Keep going. Keep
I
going.
just want to say,
Shofu said we're not on
I
timer
get
anymore.
my 10 minutes.
can we have closing thoughts?
Yeah, Shofu said we're not on timer anymore.
Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. Talk about
How are
that
you
fart.
still
Talk about that
defending
fart ass
bro?
game. Keep going.
Ricky, how did you feel about
Is
it?
my whole thing.
There's no personality. There's no identity. It's just
Ah.
it just feels like they got a demo world and it's like Sonic is running around in something that any fan could have created.
Yeah,
So
that's
it
fair.
like it doesn't have that feel like, oh, they really found a way to translate the Sonic franchise
Ricky.
into an open world.
That's the fucked
That's
up
my
part,
problem
though,
with
is that fans have tried making open world Sonic games. There's one out there right now that's like a billion times better than what we
What's it
got
called?
shown. I
Trying to talk about Utopia,
Utopia?
the Roblox
I think Utopia.
one.
I think I'm talking about
The
Utopia.
Roblox
looks
one's
like-
unironically good too.
Yeah, the Roblox one
weird.
actually goes hard.
It's
That
in
shit-
actual Roblox?
Yeah. There's a Sonic game in Roblox. It's really good. They update it every week, and it's endorsed by Sega too, which is crazy.
The, like,
Because
like
whenever somebody makes something good, they just have to put their name on it one time.
Yeah.
Hey, go ahead and keep that up. Can I slap Sega on this bitch
Wait,
real quick though?
stepping back from just like roasting this shit because it looked bad, like the problem with what they showed is that it wasn't ready to be showed.
Yeah, no, that's my issue. That it
What
clearly
we
wasn't
saw
ready.
in the videos we've seen so far, that should have been like they should have picked like the best 10 seconds out of the videos that we've seen, spliced them together, and been like Sonic
And
Frontiers.
you know
And that
what's
should have been like the
crazy?
first time we heard about this.
You know
Not-
what's crazy?
teaser was better.
IGN's gonna just keep pumping out videos for the rest of this month.
yeah, we're getting more
All
of
of
this
that
this
gameplay.
month.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
Tuesday.
That's like this game was not ready to be shown the way it is now.
Do we know if
And
it's,
the
sorry, my bad. I didn't mean to interrupt. But do we know if it's literally IGN playing the game or is it somebody sending them footage? Do we know?
I think it's
for
IGN
sure?
playing the game.
no. So
we don't know that for sure.
No,
do we?
the
I'm
gameplay
asking
review.
that.
No, it's not. It's not. The gameplay footage we saw like Wednesday, the gameplay premiere was not IGN. The IGN employee specifically said he was not allowed to show his recorded footage.
So Sega
So
sent
someone-
them
It's
that
some
game
head ass
footage.
at Sega.
So some
Yeah.
dumbass.
Yes. Someone at IGN got to trial this game, and then like they went up to like the Sonic team devs that were like were like doing the demos, whatever, and they lied through their fucking teeth. They're just like, dude, this game looks so fucking sick. Can we please get an exclusive for this? Like, like the people need to see this. This is really mad because they wanted like the fucking hate clicks from it because like it's not ready to be shown, and like there can be a game here, but from what we've seen, I have like no faith in that happening.
Yeah,
With,
I don't feel
like,
confident in that game at
the,
all.
the fact that first video, like they kicked off, we're gonna show Sonic shit for all of the month of June, and that video starts with Sonic walking out of the forest, and a whole ass building just pops in, which is something that like video games solved 10 years ago with like level of detail. Like we know how to do level of detail stuff. Like it's built into engines to be able to do stuff like this. I feel like they had to go out of their way for that not to happen for that building.
Is there a chance though that the devs are looking at the feedback?
I mean,
There's
they
a-
the
bro,
trailer.
change?
I hope they are.
The
There's
Sonic
a chance
devs,
the devs are on
looking.
crack.
The Sonic devs, for better or for worse, they're always looking. So they see and they know. But if there's
They
gonna
see
get
everything.
delayed and changed, that depends on Sega. This game already got delayed, and
they
so
see
that was
everything
always
just like
confirmed to
Fidel's
us.
tweets that he just put up to Jared Leto. What the heck is this, man?
No,
This is a
no.
freak.
No, I
We're talking
know.
about Sonic.
Absolute freak, dude.
We're talking about Sonic.
I'm just saying it.
The
When on my
Jared
timeline,
Leto-
I'm like, what is this, man?
There will be time to
You gotta
crucify
delete it now. No,
Penelope.
he's
I did, I
he
did, I did, I
deleted
did.
it.
It's
I
got-
think he
That's
deleted it.
Porsche. That's
Oh,
Porsche.
I can guarantee that.
But
I just think this game.
I think.
it's-
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
I just think this game in its current state it's really frustrating because like
Yeah.
a good number of the previous 3D Sonic games, for for all the faults that they have, at the very least they presented themselves well. Like Unleashed, Generations, those games presented themselves well. And then I think it started from like Forces where that presentation begins to kind of crack, and it's very frustrating seeing the things that even like the weaker Sonic games did well, and they're starting to not do them well.
Can I ask a question? What, like, they got momentum almost perfect in Sonic Adventure 1, and then every game after they stopped using momentum.
I think I think the issue is this new engine, because this specifically started with Sonic Forces, where they made Hedgehog Engine 2, and there's clearly something fundamentally wrong with that engine, because the one before was working properly for, like all the other generations, and even like Lost World fundamentally worked really well. Like Lost World is a pretty, like, level design aside, the gameplay itself is very polished. There's no like weird cut-ins or missing animations. Even like Forces, to an extent, like besides the momentum issues, it's still pretty polished. And that I agree with Viram, where like it's very rare in modern Sonic we see a lack of, like, obviously there's issues with the fundamental gameplay design stuff. Like it's very rare the main team has like really buggy, unpolished things like that. That's what's really weird about it. Like I genuinely was upset when he did the thing where from Generations, where he does the tricks in the air and he was like awkwardly like just putting his leg upwards. I was like, that's not cool, man. Like
it's also like that
ready.
kind of shot just needs a dynamic camera. Doing it from his back is never going to look good. Like obviously it doesn't look good there, but that's something that they just need to pull the camera to the front to show the tricks if they want to do that.
I mean, it's just the animation didn't even look done. Like it's like they just
it wasn't.
Yeah.
No,
Like,
I'm sure it's not. The animation
coming out. Yeah,
they
they have
have
plenty more time to develop.
They did the keyframe for it, and they just slapped it in, and then like animation will be done later. But that's my point. It's like everything in this game looks like they laid the foundation, and it's like, hey, check out this sick house we're making, and it's just like the fucking concrete on the ground. It's like, yeah, we put the foundation. We're gonna put a house here.
I know there were a lot of like weird memes about the Unreal Engine stuff and how it looks like a fan game and all that, but like I think the thing that bothered me the most was actually that little puzzle segment that they showed, because I think to me like there's no reason to put like these weird puzzles in there that's just going to slow everything down when Sonic at its best is about like momentum and going fast. And I feel like
Sonic
you can fix
puzzles like that.
I know, but
They
it's
were like the worst parts of those games.
Exactly. Yeah, it's like those are the things that I thought they would hear from other people, like, hey, these aren't fun. These are things you should probably not have in a Sonic game. And then it seems like they doubled down with it, trying to be like Breath of the Wild, and it just seems like a mistake.
It's lazy.
I just don't understand why
Instead
of
it's not even necessarily lazy though, right? Because they have to
platforming
program that
challenges.
stuff in there. Yeah, exactly.
Here, listen to this. I literally just came up with this right now. Here's how you make an open world Sonic game, okay? This just popped into my fucking head. Go build the game with it. You make a map and you have fast travel. Except when you do the fast travel, it just fucking does like AI pathing from where you are to where you want to go, and then Sonic just fucking zooms across the map and like detects rails or whatever, jumps on rails, and you just go like a million fucking miles an hour for your fast travel. It takes like 6 seconds, you go across the whole map, you get to watch Sonic go real fucking fast. That's how you do an open world Sonic game.
I just think like the idea of open world Sonic, I think makes sense because of all characters, he's literally the one that instead of having to walk through this long terrain forever, you can just run through it. And like I said, the best part of the demo to me was the part where he runs through, he goes on the grind rail, jumps down, runs on the wall, does all this stuff. Like that's where it stands out the most to me.
It's when you get a set piece,
Yeah, exactly. But like it just threw it all off when you saw the undone animation. Even today, like the gameplay, I loved seeing the combat. It looked cool, but like it's that awkward moment where you're like, ugh, why is this animation unfinished? Why is this not done? Why is like that's what held it back to me. It didn't feel like everything about it looks cool foundationally, but they just need more time to cook it. It needs a year, like a summer 2023 instead of holiday.
I don't know that's going to happen.
I doubt they can delay it.
It's Sega. Like I don't know they might try and fix some animation and stuff like that because they're getting feedback on that, but I don't know they're going to delay it a year. I don't know.
If any team is going to listen to feedback about something being abysmal and them changing it, it might actually be Sonic based on the movie.
So that was one of my thoughts was, are they trying to like turn like Sonic Redemption story into like their go-to marketing campaign? Because I really hope not, because like that shit only
works. They definitely wanted to give us something to look at and be excited about, but I feel like just a trailer, some cut moments would have been way better.
If they want to do that, they need to pick one thing and polish that shit first and show that. Like pick like the second boss fight in the game, you have all of your developers, you focused on that for like 2 months straight. You get that second boss done, perfect, polished. It's never being touched again for the rest of the game's development, and you show that. You don't get 20% through all of the game and then show bits and pieces of all of the game. Like, we'll talk about that.
There's a huge issue here, right?
We'll
And it's
talk
very
about
simple.
FF16 just real quick. We'll talk about FF16 later, but like they made a blog post and they basically said like you can play the game start to finish right now, FF16. Like the whole game is there, and everything they're doing from now until summer of next year is like tweaking everything and making it look good and all that stuff. Everything we saw in the FF16 trailer, most of those fights were like key character moments or fighting summons. That's what they did. They polished the shit out of the summons in FF16. They made those fights sick as shit. They showed us that, and now they're going to work on the rest of the game and making it good.
And that's what I was saying. Like, I would have rather this month we just got like a cool Summer Games Fest trailer that like showed some story bits, some of the polished gameplay bits, instead of like, we're going to spend all month right now being like, this trailer looks great. Oh, this one looks bad. Oh, this looks, because like it's been happening already since the teaser, the gameplay, and the combat.
That's
where
what I was
people are
going to
just
ask you.
down.
That's what I was going to ask you as somebody who's been following both like Sonic and the Summer Games Fest stuff is I thought there was supposed to be a gameplay reveal at that we were going to get some type of Sonic trailer. So it does seem weird that they would give it to IGN first to then show this weird like gameplay segment that didn't particularly look very good, only to then have like a CG trailer or something at Summer Games Fest when in reality like we've now seen the gameplay.
Yeah, I feel like Summer Games is going to get a story trailer.
I'm reminded of
maybe in 5 more years we'll get a good Sonic game.
Viram, I cut you off.
You see, I was just going to say that none of this is going to happen because Sonic Team is a grossly incompetent development team, and they have been for a very, very long time.
No, talk to them. Somebody got to say it because I was going to say
honestly,
it.
like,
oh my god,
you look at the decisions that they've been making for years. Like Sonic fans, a lot of them have known what they want for a long time. They've made fan games and shown that they know what they want.
Mania is arguably one of the best Sonic games to come out ever, and it was literally by fans. Yeah.
And Sonic Team just don't get it. They don't even get it with their own games. They don't know what makes their own games good, which is why you get games like Sonic Forces. That game was basically Generations, except they fucked up everything that made Generations good.
Yeah. It was like,
how do you make a game like that?
Which should have been a slam dunk, and they messed it up.
See, now, Vera,
I will say, regarding
right
Forces, I'm sorry, not to cut you off. I was going to say the one thing I actually did like about Forces was the weird, like, self-insert animal things that you could make. Those were legitimately funny. I thought that was actually funny, the character creation stuff. Yeah.
Because I thought that I was worried about that, but I think that's the Avatar stages and the Avatar Sonic stage are like my favorite parts of Forces. I think that came out very well.
As long as the Avatar shit isn't taken seriously and it's goofy, it's fine.
Wait, I'm sorry, I cut you off though. What were you going to say, Shofu?
I was going to say I'm glad Viram's saying what he said because I was going to let you guys finish before I said damn near exactly what the fuck you just said. Listen, when I saw the initial announcement, I was like, okay, this is the one. They got to have seen everything that people have been saying. They got to finally have taken that feedback into consideration and actually did something with it. And I was wrong. Oh my god, they suck.
Dude, that like the circle drawing mechanic is actually really cool.
Bro, okay, here's the thing. I don't want us to defecate all over this game.
I do.
Because of the fact that they displayed.
What do I gotta defecate for when they're already shitting themselves, bro? Amber Heard.
we should applaud them for their transparency because we would have been finessed. We would have been finessed otherwise.
I would have been finessed. I was about the shit anyway. There's no finessing. You give me something new with Sonic, I'll put that there. Something new with Sonic, and I'm gonna buy it.
I'm reminded of when the Wii U like first came out, and Nintendo just like basically couldn't make an HD game for like 4 years, and you know they eventually like came out in like a press release where they were like, yeah, it turns out like HD games are hard. Like it's a lot more. It's a lot more work. It's a lot more work than we thought it was going to be. Like, you know, we thought it was going to be harder, but we didn't think it was going to be this much harder. And like that's what this feels like. Is that like Sonic Team is hitting that moment like 10 years late.
They went from no HD games to Mario Kart 8. So
yeah, like they got there. But like Sonic Team's been making HD 3D games for a while, so I don't understand how this is moving.
The thing I really wanted with this game, because what the problem with Sonic games normally is, they get brought up, they start going for $1 billion franchise for Sega and their highest grossing franchise. Sega just goes, "Oh, whatever, throw that shit out there. It doesn't matter." They put us on a game like, let's look at Sonic Boom, for instance. We get the studio with people who used to work on Crash Bandicoot and Ratchet and Clank. They're building it in the Crytek engine for all these next gen consoles. Oh, by the way, guys, you got to put on the Wii U, which that engine doesn't work on. They had to go to the Crytek studio and get them to help them make a modified version of that engine to get it to work. And then didn't give them any time, so that game came out and it's shit. And it's just like Sega themselves are just incompetent with Sonic, because anytime something Sonic comes around, they very quickly just like. Sometimes they'll put time into it, but more than likely than not, the Sonic games just come out way too early before they're done, and they just ship them out and just sell it to us. Like it's just.
I think like it's frustrating, especially like right now, because right now we're in a period where that people are calling that could be one of the best eras for Sonic. Like you have the movies are doing incredibly well.
Movies are good.
You had Mania do incredibly well, and and I know McDermott and I disagree on it, but for the most part, Origins looks good. Like people are excited about that. Yeah, it's not just. I'm just gonna say.
Actually, let's do this. Let's do this.
The artwork I do. Yeah, do that.
No, I have a question.
You guys can't do this. I don't argue.
It's been well over 10 minutes.
I don't give a fuck. Actually, so.
You're instigating something that we can't stop.
And then we're getting Sonic Prime, so like we're in a time where. If all of these things aligned, including Frontiers being great, we would be like the IDW comics are doing great. Like we're at a period right now where everything could be amazing for this franchise that people clearly adore and will always care about no matter what. There's a reason it can't die after all these like games that have misses, because people just care about it way too much. So I just think
it's because Sonic is a cool-ass character. I fuck with Sonic.
Yeah, exactly.
I've been fucking with Sonic. He clean, but everything he involved in, damn near, not everything, but most of the things, fucking eyes. I don't even be checking for Sonic.
It doesn't make sense how they fumble it, man. It really doesn't.
Yeah, I don't know.
McDermott, I didn't get to ask you this the other day. Which Sonic game do you deem legendary then?
Sonic Rush.
Stop.
Rush?
Sonic Rush.
Yeah. Just for context.
Roger,
I'm curious as to why.
Let me give the context.
Zeph, you are holding the floodgates right now, and the water is spilling over the top.
Are you serious?
No. To be clear, McDermott said Sonic 1 through 3 are not legendary.
Yeah,
Stop.
I don't believe those are legendary. No.
I just don't understand how. I don't like
You
Sonic.
know not what you trifle with.
Sonic 1 through 3 single-handedly
that's why we're here, man.
Influenced the annual platformers.
Sonic 3 in particular too. Like Sonic 3 and Knuckles is incredible.
You know not what
Bro, you
chaos
had a
means.
cartridge that you could plug into your cartridge, bro. That shit was fire, bro.
The thing is, I'm a very biased person, and I've never really cared about Sonic 1 through 3. So to me, no, those aren't legendary.
Did you like the advanced?
What you're doing here,
Yes, I like the
McDermott,
advanced,
is
yes.
you're expressing your opinion rather than trying to look at this a bit more objectively.
Yeah, no, it's an
It's
opinion.
gonna be an opinion either way, but I see what you're saying.
Dude,
what would you
I
say
tried
then
to
would
be
be the
fair.
objective like 5 legendary Sonic games then? Not like removing things.
Yeah,
I
why
would
do you like
imagine
them?
I'm not ready to list.
I don't think there's 5.
You can't.
No. I can tell you the 5. I can tell
The
you
original
it's
trilogy,
original
Adventure, and Adventure
trilogy.
2, right?
Yes.
No. I would
Yes.
say it like this: original trilogy, adventure games in general, like 1 and 2, and Generations. I think those are the 3 defining Sonic things.
I would put up like Adventure 2,
Oh my
Rush,
God.
and Generations.
What about Mania? You don't think Mania would be up there for that?
Oh yeah, no, okay,
Sonic
sorry.
Battle Delta on
yeah.
God it is.
That's
What
true.
is
God, Sonic Battle Fire,
Mania
bro.
what is the
sure.
definition of
Sure.
legendary though? Because like
I'll really put you
we're
down
saying
on
like
Sonic Battle.
I'm
what are
talking
the
about
Sonic
games that
games?
influenced gaming here. Like I'm not just
Yeah, it was
talking
the
about
original
games that are okay.
Yeah, I didn't think about it that way. I just think about in stacking up Sonic games. I wouldn't put them that way.
I'm not talking about stuff like I know, like obviously a lot of fans like Advanced Wars, but I'm saying the ones that when people think of Sonic, what comes to mind really, it's like OG trilogy, the adventure games, and like of the Boost era, specifically, especially Generations, because of how big that was and the modding community of all that, and obviously Mania. I think those are the actual like Those are the pillars.
Yeah. So then
Everything is
let me
spin on
ask you
stuff.
this
Yeah.
genuinely then, because I mean this as somebody who like loved playing Sonic Adventure 1 and Sonic Adventure 2 growing up. I don't quite understand this desire to always make like some new gimmick, whether it's like open world or like werewolf or little aliens and colors or like
They're not
go back and
incapable of
redo
making
old
a
levels.
good game, so
like
they gotta put some bullshit in there.
But why not? I mean, because obviously there have been good levels even in some of the worst games. They've had like some decent levels in there. So why not just focus on the good level design and make it Adventure 3 and have it be that?
This pivots
Roger,
back to what I said. Sonic team are incompetent.
I guess, man.
I've said this. I said this like 2 years, like a year ago when this was announced, right? I said if Frontiers flops, their break the glass emergency button is Adventure Remix. That is, I genuinely believe that is their red button emergency button.
Okay, but I have a question about that. If they can't
They're
make
gonna
a
fuck that
good
up.
game in 20 years, how are they going to make an adventure remake?
I think Adventure Remix at least easier because you have the thing there. Like you just have to, you have the base and you have it.
Make
I
new
just always
textures,
think,
make it look pretty.
I genuinely think that's gonna be their panic button. If
The real answer is they're gonna hand that to another. Some other studio is gonna do it and bring it to them, and then Sega will slap their name on it.
I can't
That's how
wait
that happens.
to play the SA2 remix, and I reached like the first boss battle, and while it's playing the cutscene, panning around the robot and like spelling out its name, it appears halfway through.
Yeah. Yeah. Keep the Childs in Space posters.
Sonic Team devs is six
then we
8-year-olds
clip through the floor.
and the entire global gym fucking dodgeball team. That's Sonic Team.
You didn't talk about the monkeys that
Speaking
are
of dodgeball, wait, real quick. Speaking of dodgeball, I want to bring this up while you're here, Tito. Knockout City is now free to play.
Yeah, it is.
There you go.
I'm still not going to play it though.
I mean,
Anyway,
yeah.
moving on. We got Street Fighter 6 that we're going to talk about. There's a lot of information in the state of play. We went 34 minutes on
either, so I
Sonic
don't know what he's
Frontiers, so
saying.
we're moving on from Sonic Frontiers. We're moving on to the state of play. There's a lot of stuff to talk about in the state of play. Kicking things off, we got the
I think we
remake
should-
for Resident Evil 4.
Yeah,
we're doing
okay,
it in order. Resident Evil
Good.
4 remake officially announced. All right. Apparently, they had to license Leon's jacket for this one, but we're getting it. Initial thoughts on Resident Evil 4 remake coming out in March of next year.
I
Go.
fucking love Resident Evil 4. It's like everyone else in the world. It's my favorite
You know
Resident
what's
Evil.
crazy? They did a poll after the state of play, and most people are excited for Resident Evil 4 remake over everything else.
Yeah, because RE4 is sick.
There was also one of the
game.
big new announcements because obviously, you know, we saw Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy 16 had already been announced, already had its teaser trailer.
We knew it exists.
Street Fighter, yeah,
was
Street Fighter
We already
6, we
got the
knew it
teaser.
exists.
Right.
But like Resident Evil 4 was a surprise, and honestly, like I went into this state of play just kind of like relatively absent-mindedly, you know, as probably a lot of us did, because when has there been a good state of play? And then they opened with that game, and I was like, oh. And then my
It's real
attention,
today.
Yeah, if
my
the state
attention
of
was
play
caught for the rest of the.
Because we had
State
this
of Play.
conversation before on the show. I feel like if the state of plays were always like this is what we were talking about previously, about them feeling like directs. Because this was like a solid 30 minutes. There were some interesting small games in there. There were like 3 big tentpole things that a lot of people care about. And like if they did more of these, I'd be very happy.
It was only like this because of E3 time, though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's not like Sony constantly has something good to show.
I tried to tell y'all that state of plays can literally only get better because of the delay of a lot of the development of Sony games specifically.
Right.
A lot of Sony games got delayed more than almost first-party games or games specifically that are tied to PlayStation got delayed more than almost any other group of games. So Sony got giga fucked. So they can only get better, and the fact that like I was pretty confident that this play to play was actually going to be good, like fairly confident because I was like 90% certain we were going to get Final Fantasy 16. I didn't think it was going to be that good. We
didn't expect it. My friends and I have been like, we've been putting on the clown makeup before like the last 4 state of plays. It's like, all right, guys, this time for sure we'll get some FF16 news.
The thing about this one, though, was the morning of, they had updated the website on PlayStation.com for FF16, so everyone kind of knew already that it was coming that morning. Yeah, it didn't update with the release date or anything, but it updated like the actual page that was given information, where it was like they put something in the back end to then go live after it was over. But yeah, that was great.
I also
we
think
moved on
Resident
real
Evil
quick
was
from Resident
leaked
Evil,
as
yeah.
well.
But
Can we stick on RE4 for a second?
yeah, please, yeah.
Because so RE3 remake wasn't that great. Like it wasn't as nearly as good as RE2 remake. But I think with just how popular Resident Evil 4 is, that they'll give it more care and attention than they did with 3. Because even when I didn't really follow Resident Evil games as they were coming out because I was a little ass kid and my parents wouldn't let me play Resident Evil.
Sure.
But I don't know how I know RE2 when it came out was received very well, but I don't know about RE3. I'm assuming it's like the weird child of the series.
No, people liked RE3. It's the remake just wasn't good because it just lacked a lot of content afterwards. Like it was a very short game compared to 2.
Do you think they did that because they just wanted to rush into getting to Resident Evil 4?
I think it's because they had the engine. They're very similar games.
They have VR ready for RE4 at Jump.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure initially when the games came out, 3 sold better than 2.
Really?
If I'm correct.
You mean like PS1 era, right?
Yeah, PS1 area. Because I know Resident Evil 5 is still their best-selling Resident Evil game.
5?
Yeah, Resident Evil 5 and 6 were at one point their best-selling Resident Evil games.
They've sold like
even after 7 and remake.
And Village and everything.
Past that, no.
7. I think 7 past 6, but Resident Evil 5 is still their best-selling game.
It's probably because it's been ported to so many systems, though, too, now. Because it was originally on PS3, right? And then they ported it to PS4. Yeah. Technically, it's on PS5. You can order it off of you can play it off PSN. You've got the Switch ports for it. And then I think it was on a PC, obviously, too. So I feel like maybe that's why 5 and 6 did so well, is because they were in that weird era where they're not going to do remakes of them anytime soon, but they're on like every system known to man now.
Well, 5 also, like, in my opinion, has some like the funnest co-op of any Resident Evil. Like playing that game, like I've never finished that game, but I've played it a bunch. And the only times I've ever played it is co-op at my friend's house. Like I don't know why.
I'm pretty sure RE5. I haven't played 6, but I'm pretty sure maybe 6 has it. I'm pretty sure 5's the only one with co-op.
Yeah, 6 has it.
I was gonna say I don't know if 6 has it, but that's what I just assumed that it did because 5.
6 has decent co-op, but a terrible story.
Okay.
Because it's all like
6.
It's like cut up into like 4 different storylines almost that merge into one because it's there's like 4 different characters you can play as if I remember, and they like try to make their own linear stories that can join into like a major one, and it just doesn't work that great.
Yeah,
I'm looking at this trailer again. It does look very good.
Over the top blockbuster, and it just really didn't
it kind of didn't hit the mark. But people were still extremely hyped over it because of 5. Like 5 was really successful like when it released.
Yeah, because it was riding off of 4.
Now, what Sony's doing that's super duper smart, Resident Evil at this point for Sony is the VR seller.
Yeah.
So the fact that they let you know right away, yes, Resident Evil 4 remake will be in VR. Like that's gonna sell a shit ton of units off rip.
Resident Evil 4 is one of the scariest RE games too. Like the chainsaw guys and the dudes with the thermal spots are going to be really good in VR.
Because I always felt it wasn't compared to some of the other ones. Oh, in VR, sure, but like
compared to like the modern Resident Evil, like 7, I don't think it's scary. But Resident Evil 4,
Resident Evil 7, and like Village and all that, I feel like are more thriller type games. Where
RE4, it's like. The chainsaws, I don't know what it is about the chainsaw enemies that are really scary, and the other guys I mentioned, but
that first area goes crazy.
There's not a lot of like moments like in RE7 or 8 where you're like terrified.
Yeah, but also to kind of tie into that, Zeph, I also think that a lot of us are kind of desensitized to RE4 because we've seen how memey it is. Like we're like I can't unsee all the dumb shit in RE4 original. Like, I can only see all the dumb speedrun shit where you're just running around with a knife and one-shotting that giant. I can't unsee that. So, trying to see it through the, the lens of the new remake is going to actually, for me, reintroduce it as a horror. I'm not going to play it, but it's going to reintroduce it as a horror, which I think is going to be really interesting for people who are only really familiar with it after it's basically been broken, because the game's broken at this point, so it's sold.
They didn't get the original voice actor for Leon, by the way, as well.
They didn't, or they did?
They didn't. It's a new voice actor for Leon.
Oh, got it. Is there anything you think they're going to change from the original game or you think needs changing? Because so many people do love RE4.
It's gonna be like RE2 compared to like the RE2 remake compared to the original one. They're gonna make it darker in other areas.
I think that there's going to be a lot of significant changes to the escorting, the girl, the president's daughter system. Like 100%. Ashley, I always forget her name, but Ashley. Ashley. I always think it's Amanda. It's Ashley. I think that part is going to be significantly different, and it's going to have a lot more immersive gameplay. Because to me, that's the worst part of RE4. I hope that they make a little bit of adjustments to the inventory management, because that was kind of the weaker side to RE4. And for some reason, I thought that the game was going to be in first person because of Resident Evil 7 and Village, but then I remembered 2 Remake and 3 Remake were in third person. I don't know why. It would be interesting for it to be in first person, but there's literally the VR. Yeah, I was going to say.
4, so
you don't.
Yeah, it's not really
Resident Evil 4 in VR is going to be fucking nuts. It's going to be giga nuts.
To be fair, Resident Evil 4 is already in VR.
Yeah, there's a fan one, right?
Right. No, it's not a fan one. It's official, with
the official one.
Yeah. And everyone was saying how good that version was.
Yeah, it was
you're
really
mentioning, if they're doing a full-on remake and they're going with VR from the jump, I feel like it's going to be the best way to play the game.
The wording they used is a little worrying because they specifically said VR content. So we don't know if it's going to be the full game in VR
too. It'll be a segment.
What if it's just the Ashley section?
Or just the first area?
What if some shit like that, where the original, the RE4 original game is intact, it's almost true to form, and then you get the whole Ashley section where she gets kidnapped and she's running around the fucking castle before Leon scoops her up. And then when they that would be ass. you like that, Ricky? How I hyped it up and then I called it out.
I knew where you were going. Oh my gosh.
Village looks crazy in VR though.
That shit would be ass.
The VR stuff looked really good. They showed a lot of VR stuff.
All that matters is Lady D. I don't need anything else.
They made Village real VR this time and not 7.
Yeah.
Which was really nice.
People did love Village. People want their vampire mommies.
And speaking of villages,
what else did we get in VR?
The Street Fighter.
We got the new Horizon game was shown in VR.
Boo.
Horizon Alex.
Yeah,
Bro,
we saw that.
I was so disappointed by that.
There was that game with the black woman.
The Walking Dead game.
Seasons, yeah.
Oh yeah, that one too.
Seasons.
There was the hentai game too, where the guy was on a train and he whipped out his tentacle. That was a little bizarre. And then that was
he's not even memeing. That actually happened.
Yeah, that happened. Yeah.
R2 to hold hands, bro.
The roller skating game kind of went crazy.
It was okay. I'm gonna be real. That was.
I really liked it, and then they showed the humans, and then I was like, I'll never play this.
It was wait, what? Jet Set Super Hot.
It was alright.
Kind of a way to describe it. Yeah, it looked to me like I know it's bizarre because it looks nothing like it, but I was reminded of Knockout City when I was looking at it. It was where the concept seems cool, but it's not something I think I'll ever play.
It's going to suffer the same fate as Knockout City.
Probably.
Damn.
I mean, I think it's a single player game.
Even worse.
Well, it is, but I don't think anyone's going to play this one. I would play it if it's free on PS Plus the month after, which it probably will be. Something that won't be, though, is going to be Street Fighter 6.
Yeah.
Because Street Fighter 6, there's a lot of stuff to talk about there.
Holy moly, they fixed the fucking logo.
Bro,
they
fuck
did.
the logo. They fixed the game. They made Street
They
Fighter.
fixed
What do you mean they
fucking
fixed
game.
We didn't see shit about the game
He's
before.
saying you
There's no
fixed the
way.
game because Street Fighter 5 was out.
Street Fighter 5.
Now we haven't seen
did.
6, but they don't look at it. So that's what he's saying.
We've
What is they shown of 6?
That
is
shit
really
There's a lot. There's a lot. If you go on the
incredible.
website, if you go on the website for
Yeah,
Street
yeah,
Fighter 6, there is so much. Like there's
If you
a
haven't
shit
gone
ton
on
of
the website, you need to go on the
Actually,
website.
hold up. Before we go any further, are we talking leaks or are we keeping that out of here?
Yes.
We could talk, for sure. Even
acknowledge them
Capcom
for it.
acknowleded them today. They were like, not
they were
everybody
viral.
is.
We
Yeah,
probably
that's fine.
can't show them.
No,
as
don't
safe,
show
but
them. Just
we
play
can
the
talk
play
about
the
them,
announcement trailer, and we could just talk. That's fine.
So
this
Capcom
blows
on their
my
official
mind.
Twitter acknowledges the fact that the leaks exist. They
Right,
acknowledge
right,
that they're
right.
real, and we can't show them. That's Cap.
You
Yeah, I
don't
mean,
know.
why
Japanese
risk it?
studios,
Well, no,
I think
because
it's
I
just
saw
It seems
some-
stupid. Yeah.
Just
I
strike
saw
you for
some
no reason.
posts get taken down because of it.
Yeah, we're not going to show them, but we will talk about them. We have the trailer to play in the background, though. I linked that in the Japan Time call, so show if you
Dude,
want to
that
pull
was
that up.
one of the the best trailers
Yeah.
of this year.
That was very good.
Yeah,
It's like one of the best trailers I've seen for a fighting game.
Incredible,
Yeah.
dude. Especially when in an era where we feel like Arxtis is everywhere with like flair, to come out the game and be like, no, remember, like, we are on top of the fighting game
Bro,
genre, and
the
it's
flair to the game is insane. I
It's
love like
so
the
nice.
paint aspect of it, just
Yeah.
the stylization of everything is so on point.
It's fantastic because it makes complete sense for a series called Street Fighter to have this kind of aesthetic.
Yes.
And it's really, really
For sure,
refreshing
because they're on the
coming off
street.
of it's really refreshing coming off of Street Fighter 5, which didn't really have that much of a visual identity or aesthetic
So
identity. It
ugly.
didn't have something that kind of tied everything together. It didn't have a motif. But this one in Street Fighter 6, they're being very loud and clear immediately right off the bat that yes, we're going for this vivid street
art.
aesthetic,
Yeah.
and it just works so well.
I was talking to a friend about this, how I can't believe it took 3 games after they started doing like the inky paint effect bullshit. Like, I can't believe it took 3 games for us to get to like graffiti and street art kind of stuff when it's literally Street Fighter. But on the other hand, I also feel like they couldn't have actually done that if they hadn't made the move
If
of
they haven't
like
fired Ono.
if they hadn't fired Ono,
Yeah,
and
they
if
fired Ono.
and if they hadn't made the like creative decision of like adding Luke into the mix. I feel like
wait. What do you mean? What do you mean by that?
well, I mean like Luke being like a much younger fighter and having the kind of like the jacket and kind of stuff. Like Ryu's not like a fucking graffiti street art kind of character.
I gotcha.
So when they went in with SF4, the inky stuff was like, like the Japanese calligraphy kind of thing, and that's how that kind of like tied in with like Ryu. So it makes a lot of sense that Street Fighter is going down this path of like street art graffiti inky style. But I also feel like they actually couldn't have done that if they hadn't like added Luke into the game as like, hey, by the way, this is going to be the main character of the next one, and then we get this game. It's like, hey, look, street art with the the young new protagonist guy who's like.
So basically, what I'm hearing,
this guy's the
he's a
future of
gamer.
Street Fighter.
well, basically what I'm hearing is that when the main character of the story is American, the game was crazy. Alex, Alex and Luke, like,
True.
like that's a factual statement. That is a factual statement.
The game looks gorgeous though, and I'm
I'm so
It does
happy
look
that
really
they're
good.
I
finally,
wish
like,
they announced with this.
just it's so nice to see them actually using the RE engine instead
know,
of being like,
it
let's
looks
just ship this
incredible.
off to a third-party studio to make it again. Like, no, you have a sick engine in-house. Why would you not use that?
I mean, dude, like when they made Street Fighter 5, that was that era where like Capcom wasn't doing well. They were in a bad place financially and everything. And now like they're on top of the world. Like financially, they're the biggest they've ever
No,
been.
that was like 4, right? 5 wasn't in that position.
No, 5 was because 5, the reason why 5 even got made was because like PlayStation came in to help with the funding of it. And to finally be at that point now, or because like it's been years now, RE came back to life and a bunch of Monster Hunter has been insanely huge. Now they have this crazy budget and it's just, it looks incredible. It's all paid off.
You know what
And
I
from
was
the leaks. Yeah, go
You know what
on.
I was really surprised to be happy about? The fucking UI not being dog shit after
Yeah.
Strive.
I'm so happy, like, because a problem I've had with not really Arc Sys games, but a lot of like modern fighting games take themselves too seriously. Like I miss the era of like Marvel vs. Capcom 3 announcers who are just yelling stuff in the background as you're doing things to just like to really make it feel more energetic. And like this game just has so much character to it that I'm so happy to see that
Make
they're
it really
doing that.
feel like you're in Street Fighter. Right?
Speaking of announcers and commentators too, we should probably bring this up.
Oh,
the
yeah.
live commentary mode that they're adding.
I'm so happy about that.
I think it's cool, but I am very, very cautiously pessimistic about it because it's very hard to do something like that well.
I think that's
sounds like
thinking
they're
that
hiring
That's
actual
been around forever.
commentators, though.
NBA 2K, fucking
Yeah,
NBA
that's
Live.
it's literally
that
just
shit
2K.
ain't new at all. It's not a new thing whatsoever.
They took
I'm
2K.
not saying it's a new
Bro,
concept, but
they
No,
took
that, but I'm saying, I
2K
don't
Playground.
think
They
it's that
took 2K commentary.
I don't think it'll be that hard to implement or make good. They just gotta
Yeah.
look at the already existing
So-
examples.
Shofu threw this picture up for me. Thank you. So, like, first of all, UI's not dog shit. And secondly, if you haven't gone onto a website, they have a lot of information about the game, including the meter below the health bars.
Yeah, they
I'm
explain that
actually,
entire mechanic, and it's
I am
crazy.
very excited about it because it is quite literally mechanic meter, and you have your super meter completely separate for it. Everything that meter does, with the exception of EX moves, which are now part of that meter under the health bar, everything in there is like mechanic shit. There's like a wall crumple thing that says like it can't be blocked, so it might be like a focus attack type dealy, and it just instantly wall spots on someone that's in the corner. There's like a parry mechanic. There's a forward dash mechanic that you can do on anything that's normal cancelable. Like that whole bar, it has like a V reversal type mechanic as well. That whole bar is for like fighting game mechanic resource, and like I feel like a game has never actually done that. It's like usually you have this meter or 2 meters, and they're both tied to like mechanics or attacks, and like
It seems like modified V trigger to me.
almost.
No,
Well,
no,
like,
no, no, no.
I went to
You know what?
real
You know what
quick.
it actually is? You know what it actually is? It is meter. It is meter connected grooves. That's actually what it is. It is just.
I went to go
all
take
they
up
did
this.
is
What are we
just take-
talking about?
We're talking about
Fighter.
Street
Fighter 6.
All they did
Yeah,
was
but
take every.
specifically.
Yeah,
The-
we're talking about the UI and
the drive meter.
The drive meter. All they did was take every groove, like the ABC, all those grooves, give everybody every groove all the time, but just make you use meter for it. That's literally what they did.
Yeah, because like a big thing fighting games like to do is they like to give you a meter, and it's like, okay, you now have to make like, and it's compelling, but like the decision of, do you want to burn your resources offensively or defensively? Like, do you want to Roman cancel this combo that you're doing right now, or do you want to save this and build up 100% tension to do like a Guilty Gear Super or whatever? And like, it's interesting. Like, there's gameplay there. I'm not saying that's bad, but I feel like a game has never really gone down the path of, here's your moves meter, here's your mechanic meter, these are your
I'll
resources.
say one thing: your EX moves use that meter at the top.
They do, which I don't like, and I'm a little disappointed by. But we'll
I
see
think-
what they do.
Actually, I'm
because
not.
based off the one leak, like super arts seem kind of crazy, so it might be okay if like EX moves don't actually do that much damage and they're only like slight modifiers. I don't know.
I'm so happy they got rid of like the forms, like because like since Street Fighter 4 you had like 2 different supers, Street Fighter 5 2 different V triggers, it's all this kind of stuff. It's nice that your character just has a set kit,
That's
and you don't have to pick.
That's because Ultra Street Fighter 6 Super Duper Edition ain't dropped yet.
I mean, yeah, they'll probably add something, but for now, like every character, you have 3 supers on your character. You don't have to pick. You can use any of the 3. You have all these other mechanics on top. Yeah, they're gonna add stuff on top of that because it's Street Fighter. But at launch, I really like where they're going with this.
I feel like Melty Blood Melty Blood, yeah. I think Melty Blood is like the closest that's ever gotten to this with like Moon Gauge. But even then, like Moon Gauge is used for like stuff other than mechanics. It is used for other moves and like other certain stuff. And so like it's this same old song and dance of, do you want to use your meter for interesting game interactions or for combo shit? And so I'm excited by this. Like,
now let's get to,
surprisingly.
I think might be the only thing that people might feel a way about this particular thing. On that same website, if you scroll down from that picture, you will see that Street Fighter has implemented what they are calling modern and I think classic control.
Oh, I love this. Love this.
So for people who don't know what that is in the chat, basically they have given you the option to replace motions with a button. But what that means is that if you use
wait,
modern
wait,
control-
let me just as in like a Hadouken with one button instead of an input.
Yeah.
You can do
You
like
should use it forward slash. Hadouken. So it's Smash Brothers basically. You have your specials, you have your B,
That's problematic.
you have your side B, your up B, and your down B, and those are your specials. Yeah.
The way they
Alright,
balance it
continue.
is you have one. Are you gonna say Aceto?
Yeah.
Okay, you can go. You go.
Okay. But I think so I also put it there for so you can pull it up, Shofu as well. They're using a PS5, a DualShock 5 as obviously the control default. But what it is that you have your special button, which is set to default to triangle, and like Roger was saying, you have neutrals, forward, back, and down, and that's going to depend. So, for example, for Ryu, they say neutral. If you're just standing and press triangle, it's a Hadouken. If you press back, it's a Tatsu. Down, it's donkey kick.
Doesn't Granblue have this?
Do you get punished for
Granblue system is different.
What's the downside for that?
Yeah, I was just going to get to that. So, what that means if you use modern controls, you actually lose half your button. Because if you use
it's being
modern,
used for inputs like this, so you can't do
No,
other
go up.
things.
No.
Like,
So
you scroll
in,
up
in
with the
classic
controller.
control,
You'll see.
you
You'll
have
see.
in classic control, you have in traditional Street Fighter, you have light punch, heavy or light kick, light punch, right?
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
modern,
it's a 6-button game.
It's a
regular
6-button
Street
game, but
Fighter.
it turns into a 3-button game.
Oh, I
So
see.
you only have lights. You only have medium and you only have heavy. So they're telling you, hey, you can do this, but essentially you're losing your button. And I'm going to assume, because there's other games that are less popular than this that do a similar thing where they cut off your buttons in half. They will assign a button based off of whether you're standing or crouching. So like if I hit light, I'll get maybe light punch always, no matter what I do. But if I'm crouching, it's always going to be light kick. I'll never be able to light punch ever again if I have modern.
There is
I
also
thought it was a thing where you're holding down one of the trigger buttons. I thought that like the
There's
shoulder
assisted
triggers.
combos,
I
yeah.
thought you hold them down and then you
Yeah,
can end up doing more moves.
Things like
No,
this,
there
are,
is
things
a
like this
combo.
are
It
fine
just
if there's
gives you a
no
combo.
distinct advantage to it. So,
It's an
I don't
auto
mind.
combo system,
Yeah,
but like
yeah.
at the end of the day, like if you really, really boil down a fighting game, they all come down to either like a 2-hit or a 3-hit or a 4-hit fighting game. If you are like playing optimally, it's like if you are playing Street Fighter and you land a hit and you confirm it, you do that 2 or 3 times in a round, you will kill your opponent.
Yeah.
And so like this system is with the auto combos and like the other stuff, it's going to be set up in a way where like if you are playing with like full classic, it's going to be like a 2, 3, 4 hit to win a round game. And if you play on modern, it's going to be like a 4, 5, 6 hit kind of game. Or like if you are opening up your opponent and like the modern controls, like you are going to be able to compete. It's just you are going to be able to do a lot more and be a lot more flexible and a lot more optimal with the damage that you're doing if you're playing on classic.
I think it
Which
depends
yeah,
though. Like,
sure.
imagine
Which I like.
Imagine Zangief pressing a single button to fucking SPD.
Yeah, if he has
bro.
SPD on
That's
the button,
nuts,
that's
bro.
scary.
He might not even have it.
The
That's the
Diva
thing,
does that
though.
in
Bro,
Granblue.
Snake Eyes is back, bro. It's time, bro.
That's the thing that's exciting about this to me though, is that because they're locking it like this behind a control scheme, and they're not doing it like the way like Dragon Ball has, where like you just mash X and you get an auto combo every time, and like if you want to do custom inputs you can. That's the advantage of a system like this, where they can have Zangief and they could just not give him SPD if you're playing on modern mode.
Sure.
Just not give him that free input.
Nah,
You
give
know,
me that
it's
shit, bro.
it's funny because like this pretty much this exact system existed in Marvel 3. I think a lot of people forgot
Yeah.
that this was into Marvel vs. Capcom 3. That game had honestly, it was almost identical to this, where you just have an attack button which executes like a light, medium, heavy, basic attack chain. Same thing in the air. You have like a special button which limits you to like a couple of different specials. It's particularly funny on a character like Dante, who otherwise has like 30 specials and he's limited now to like 4. And yeah, it just exists mainly so that like newer players or younger players or very casual players can just have fun and do like cool things.
Looking things, right?
Yeah.
It's the
I
boomer
mean, it's like
option.
fighters. If you mash a single button, you'll do a sick ass combo in fighters, but that shit won't be shit
Of
to
course.
somebody that actually plays the game.
Yeah,
But-
you need to be satisfying for like the average
Yeah.
player.
But the thing for me when it comes to the controls of this is obviously, I think that I'm not even memeing, this might have to do with Ono, it might not, but you can tell between Street Fighter V and Street Fighter VI that there is a clear line in their philosophy of game development. They are now in what I would like say is the modern, or at least going to be the modern form, where it is not really about anything other than when it comes to gameplay than accessibility. Accessibility is going to be as getting as many people to play Street Fighter as humanly possible.
Yes.
And that the easiest way to do it is to make sure that little Timmy doesn't have to do a 720 just so we can do his wake up.
And I'm perfectly fine with that. Like I said, if there's no
It's not even just that though.
Because I feel like people who are hardcore and really good with the classic controls, I think if you're really good with it, you're not going to have an issue with this whatsoever because it doesn't change the game for you at all. You're already talented. Like it only helps people like me who would never be able to do certain combos. Like the only character I could play is Cammy, and I don't know anybody else. So I love this. I think this is really cool.
Balance the game around being able to do shit off a single button press.
I feel like they
like some inputs are difficult, but now these they're simplified to this.
Yeah, I feel like it has to.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, it depends on, again, like the very fact that you're going to be lacking options while you're playing in the simple mode in and of itself is a balancing mechanism. Yeah, sure. So, like, Guile being able to throw advancing sonic booms is on paper scary, and fun fact, he was able to do that on the 3DS version of Super Street Fighter 4, but if he doesn't have access to a lot of his normals, a lot of his regular combos, if he's not able to combo into certain moves, then naturally he's not going to be as scary.
Right. Or like, for example, if we're taking the
won't he be
extreme
doubling
example,
down on the annoying aspects?
well, yeah, but like if you take, for example, the Zangief SPDing with one button option, if it's only ever light SPD, and you can
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, you can never EX, you can never heavy SPD.
Yeah,
and
that's more what I'm saying. That makes sense.
You know what I mean? Like it like Viram said, it's self-balancing, but yeah, they're definitely gonna have to like think about it. Like Guile's a charge character.
Charge characters are not. I mean, they're not insane because you have to charge before you do anything, right? Like,
so
it's otherwise, Guile would be fucking insane, even though he kind of.
But can I just tap down and try in special and immediately get flash kick on reaction? That sounds broken. That sounds broken. That sounds giga.
But if it's always the fucking weak ass, light ass flash kick, then maybe it's not that bad. Like,
I mean, exactly.
This is all quite funny, obviously, coming from Obviously, I'm the resident Granblue player here, and Granblue has this hybrid system, which I kind of wish more games did a similar thing, where in Granblue, you have access to a very similar kind of idea with the simplified inputs. You can do a DP with forward plus special. You can do a fireball just by pressing special. Same with like an SBD. Same with a charge move. However, that game has a cooldown system. When you use the easier inputs, the moves go on a longer cooldown. The reversals, the SBDs go on longer cooldown. They do less damage. Charge moves go on a noticeably longer cooldown. Stuff like that. So you're not able to abuse those moves nearly as much. And I really like that kind of system because it helps, I think, in terms of transitioning between being a relatively new player to fighting games. If you want to actually start competing, you can actually use that as a transitional thing. I think the thing with the simple mode stuff is it's great for newcomers who want to play casually, but you're also going to get that crowd of new players who maybe want to start actually learning how to play the game. And I think that divide doesn't really help.
It'd be very jarring. Like jarring is the word that I would use for that. Like it's like I'm going from I actually don't know the name of the move, but it's like Ryu's donkey kick. I go from pressing down special to having to do a 180 starting back.
Absolutely,
Like it is just like for someone who's never played a motion fighter before or a fighter in general, like that can be very jarring for someone to go from that to nothing.
I think for balancing reasons, this system is better just because it gives them more control over like what players can and can't do when they're playing on easy mode or hard mode as far as controls go. But I will say I really do like the way Granblue does it for exactly the reason Viram said, where it's easier to ease yourself into doing the harder inputs. Because as someone who like really enjoys fighting games but really fucking sucks at them, just because like I just don't have the patience to like lab the muscle memory. I really like in Granblue where I can know a combo that like has a special in it, and if I'm just like in the moment where like I can't make my hands do the thing I want to do as fast as I can, I can just go for the easier input and like
Bro,
my
get
spells.
better.
Yeah.
Just get better.
No, but that's the thing. It's like there's a process to that. It's not like it's not a.
Explain why he does it.
It's not an on-off switch. I can be going through a combo and like maybe I'll do like the first quarter circle, but then like maybe the timing is tighter later in the combo for like the second one, and I can just do the easy input, and like I can ease myself into doing the full inputs every time.
Sure.
And sometimes if I'm just in the middle of the combo and I want to focus on finishing the combo, I can just do the easy input, get out of the way, and focus more on the decision making of that moment of landing the hit confirm, and remembering everything that comes after the hit confirm and inputting it all. Like there's a lot of chunks that go into doing a full combo in a fighting game, and
Having
being
more
able to
options is always a good thing.
being able to simplify just a chunk of it is really helpful to get yourself. This is one of the things I really liked about Melty Blood's training mode too, is that it had a time scaling option that a lot of fighting games just don't have. And so Melty Blood is probably one of the games that I have labbed the longest in trying to actually learn and get to, that skill level that I want to be at, because I could go into training mode, I could look at a combo, and I could go in and I could do it at half speed, and I could practice it over and over and over again until I could do it every time at half speed, and then I could move up. And I move myself up to 0.75 speed or 0.8 whatever they had in the game, and then 0.9, and then that jump from 0.9 to 1 is really, really tough, but you can get there eventually. You can work your way up. That is something I've wanted in fighting games for a really long time, and I haven't seen it in many others than Melty Blood. I really like that in Melty Blood's training mode.
And again, I'm really, I think we're all in agreement that Street Fighter V lowered the bar so low because that game is dog water. It is 2-week-old dog water, and which is crazy because when you play the game and you get competent at that game and you're playing other people who like the game and are competent at that game, it's actually fun. I love Mika. I love Mika. She's my favorite character in all Street Fighter to play as. I don't go I want Mika in this game, but if Mika's not in this game, I'm still playing this game. If you were to tell me,
for sure,
if you were to tell me in going from if I knew what I knew about 5 before I played it, I'm not playing 5. What the fuck? I'm not. You
don't like 12 characters on release, bro?
That shit got about.
That game was not a game at release. That was a tech demo.
You don't like paying $60 for 12 characters, bro?
On the topic of characters, with this leaked roster, is this the leaked base roster?
Yes.
I think so.
Okay, so these aren't going to be all the characters
so
with
much
the
better
DLC
than
and
that
stuff.
last game, bro.
That is significantly
and they all got sauce right now, straight up.
This roster is so good. It's probably one of the better. It's probably one of the better base rosters.
Thank you, Ricky. Thank you. I was
can
going to bring that up.
One thing I just came out of a methadone clinic.
As a casual, real quick, I just want to say this is I love the visual style of the game itself, but yeah, when I was looking at some of these concept art characters at first, when this first started leaking before we had this nice clear version that Zeph just linked, I was like, man, I do not like a lot of these redesigns, and a lot of the new characters I didn't like the designs either, but now that I'm seeing the clear version, they're actually pretty cool. I like a lot of them.
For people who haven't seen it yet. Because I think it's important that people who might not have seen it, and if you just Google it, but if you don't see it, so
SF6 leak spoilers.
Yeah,
SF6 leak spoilers.
Roster leak spoiler. Capcom acknowledge that these are real, so get fucked. Ryu, Ken, Zangief, Dalsim, Honda, Blanca, Gillyweed, Chun-Li, Cammy, DJ, Rashido.
Yes,
Jury.
You don't even know how, bro. I swear, I was I tell you what, boy.
I know.
Oh, man. If Rashid wasn't in this goddamn game, I'm motherfucking losing. Where the fuck is C Viper
is one of them. I was very surprised that Ed is out.
Where the fuck is C Viper at?
That way.
Yes, thank you. Thank you.
We got Jury. We got Eduardo, who gives a fuck. We got Akuma, Luke. So those are all the known characters in this game. Those are all the known characters that are in other games.
Cammy's incredible, by the way. Can I just say I love Cammy's outfit. And the special that we saw in that little video.
Oh my god, that super was fucking amazing.
Special was so good, dude. Seeing Street Fighter specials with actual camera work was awesome.
Wait.
Who said my name?
Me.
Who has that? I think Mike had it, or Dan had it.
The clip.
The clip of.
I posted it.
Oh,
You did?
Cammy?
Dude, that shit.
Yeah,
that's such a good clip.
Now who's
It is
now,
really
Warsham,
cool.
What's up?
Tato.
Huh?
So like, how many new characters did this leak happen to have?
Bro, this leak actually happened to have Sim.
What?
And they
Sim.
are Marisa, Jamie, Mimi, Lily, JP. That's definitely Q. JP.
For reference,
Kimberly.
Jamie was the character that we saw in the trailer wearing
Yes,
yellow.
correct.
They also showed
Oh,
Marissa
right.
on Billboard in the beginning.
no,
They showed Kimberly as well in the
They showed
background.
Kimberly
Yeah.
also as well. And I'm just going to pronounce it Aki, but it might be AKI. But
Yeah, I'd say Aki because
I mean, it's
we say Fang.
we have like lore stuff about her, and she like trained under Fang, and like we don't say Fang. It's
Okay.
Fang. She's Aki.
Okay,
It's-
okay.
They both.
Yeah,
just get-
I'm glad they decided to cast someone else in his role because
now
did not really go
I'm
too
gonna
well.
say I want to see if anybody else agrees with me on this
Okay.
particular point. Okay,
Let's hear it.
I don't think this is everyone.
Of course.
Oh no, definitely.
Like starting roster?
No, I do not think this is the complete starting roster.
Really?
Oh, okay.
I do not.
I think it is.
I think
This is a lot of characters to start.
That seems like
That's a
raw.
lot of
I
characters.
think no, I know. I think there's one quote unquote maybe two more that are
I don't know, bro.
in
22
that
characters.
story.
22 characters.
Yeah.
Like that's a lot for a
Sure,
base
I'm
roster of a
sure
Street
one of
Fighter
them
game.
will be
Yeah.
like a bonus
Because
deal. Like,
it's
upgrading.
so weird to me in this game that there is zero of, unless you count Jury and I guess DJ, but there is zero Shadowloo character.
There's a reason
Well,
for that.
I know
There's a reason.
I know there's a more reason for that.
Right,
I understand that.
Oh, true.
I understand
Where
that.
the fuck is Bison at? Oh, shit.
Well,
I understand that.
Well, there's no Bison, no Vega, no
I
Balrog.
didn't even
none
see
You're
of
not-
that.
that.
Shadowloo
I
at this
don't
point
want to
in the
break this.
lore
I don't know how to break this to you,
result.
Shofu, but you're probably not getting Bison at all ever in this
That's
one.
fine. I don't care. Rashid right there.
Yeah, Rashid's that guy,
I do
bro.
like Rashid.
Bison's
Forever will be.
dead. But that
I
probably
think-
doesn't
Praying to
matter in
God.
games,
I'm
but-
praying to God. Lily is my T-Hawk in this game.
Here's the hard read. The hard read, and I'm not gonna bet stakes, but I'll
Learn that
owe
lesson.
everybody. I'll owe everybody
Yeah, I've been paying those steak bets off though.
a big
That's
gulp,
the bang,
you know what I'm
true.
saying? Like a Slurpee for everyone. I
Okay,
think.
okay.
Slurpee.
I think. Yeah, I think. I really think that there will be
Like a
within
7-Eleven real deal.
30 days of this game's release a free additional character, and I think
That's
that character
DLC
will
though.
be Shadowloo, and I think it'll be either Bison or Sagat.
I think you're
That is-
capping.
That is my hard read.
They gotta put Bison in this game for sure.
We talking like a legit 7-Eleven Slurpee because I'm looking forward to it right now.
Yeah. No, I got like, bro, go in there.
He gonna
crazy
send you
with
that
the flavors.
$1.50, bro. Don't you worry.
Yeah, that's
Bro, go crazy with the flavors over there, bro. I want you to go crazy with those flavors, bro. Put the blue in the
Get the
red.
biggest size too, bro. Go stupid,
Bro, whatever
bro.
size you want, bro. Go tiny, crazy, stupid. You know they never check those sizes and charge you appropriately.
I'm
You go
getting a
crazy.
free drink.
Matter of
You
fact,
go
drink half the
You're
Slurpee
crazy.
before you fill it back up and then leave.
Talk to them.
So it's
you
kind
go.
of crazy to me. Well, for now at least, they're
drink the
definitely
whole
coming.
Slurpee.
But like, for me, it's like this is like a super urban setting Street Fighter. There's no Sean. That's kind of weird.
Yeah,
Sean seems like
I
a
feel like
solid
Yeah, hold on,
DLC
that's kinda
character.
racist.
Sean looks like a no-brainer. I think.
I think Sean's involved in the story with some of the leaks.
Yeah, like
I saw
he
that,
is.
but like,
Ken looks
Him
like
and
all of his.
Laura appear in the story, but
Ken
aren't
looks like
playable.
his entire crypto portfolio just failed. Like there's
I mean, that's
Yeah.
hey, bro.
there's some shit going on
his-
with him.
his-
Everyone
his-
around him.
The leak for his story and his design, why he looks
I
like
don't
that, is
believe
kind
that
of
one.
it's kind of.
I don't believe that leak.
That's just fucking hilarious.
Wait,
What's that? Wait. Could you?
I hope
What
it's
is
wrong.
what is
So
the
the
leak?
leak for him
Clarify.
is that in
His wife
quest
left him and
to-
took the kids.
Yeah, in his quest
I'm
to be
not
the very
joking.
best that ever was, he got fucked by life. That's what happened.
Which is crazy, going from 5 to this, or sorry,
Yeah.
from 3 to this.
Yeah, it doesn't make
I
sense.
really
Bro,
hope
I
they
get
don't
it
do
though,
that.
man. What the fuck was he out there doing, bro? We need food at home, bro. Come home. Why are you fighting
Wait,
me with
you know what?
Japan,
Bitch, bro.
bro?
The leaks are red herring. His wife.
Your kids
Mel-
are
she-
hungry.
They're hungry. How is he going to the street to put it on a gi when he
What
can't put on
is-
clean
Bro,
clothes?
his
What
wife,
gets me-
his wife
What's-
straight
hold
up
on.
said, "Yo, you belong to the streets."
What's his wife's name? It's not Julia. Julia's her sister. Mel's the kid.
It's like Erica or something. Yeah, Elizabeth. I know it started with
Eliza. No, I think it's Eliza. Hold on.
I mean, Ken don't even.
I think
look
it
that
is.
bad.
Anyway.
Take
Yeah, I think
that
it is
jacket
Eliza.
off. He doesn't look that
I think that leak is true, but like it's a fake true. I think it's a red herring in that yeah, she did leave and take Mel with her, but I think it was probably actually because of some other influence such as Shadowloo. So I think like yeah, Ken got like fucked in the way that the leak is saying it, but I think they're leaving out the important detail of how that happened.
They're gonna make Violent Ken canon.
Hell yeah.
I think it's just wild because like not only did he lose his wife and kid, but like he's a washed up fighter as well. Like you failed at the thing that you were pursuing, and you've been doing so well for so many years. Like how the fuck does that happen?
They did him wrong,
bro. Not everybody can make it, bro. Not everybody, bro. You know how much money Ryu's been saving on shoes this whole time? Ken out here.
But my guy,
I like his I like his cape thing.
Ken out here putting on a different gi every game. What he should be doing is put on the lights back at home, but he wasn't doing that. So he out here bombing it out on the street because he wanted to go ahead and put on a black belt instead of putting fucking clean sheets on his kid's bed.
Right, putting food on his family's table.
What happened to my man's fortune? Wasn't my man meant to be rich? Own a company?
I had to leave 10 minutes ago, but I really want to talk about FF16. So
Well, you're not getting a chance. We're still talking about Street Fighter.
can you guys talk about it again later?
Say what you want about FF16 real quick. I'll allow the sidebar. Go ahead, real quick. Say what you want to say.
I'm really fucking excited. I am so happy that Yoshi P was like, yeah, sorry, we're not showing you a trailer because we really want to wait till like show you something that is going to blow your fucking mind. And then he actually did it. Like they actually delivered on that like promise of yeah, we're gonna like sit tight. We'll give you some news. Don't worry, it'll be worth it. We want to make sure that you know your mind is fucking blown. Yo, we got Yoshi P on that game. We got Soken on that game. Koji's localization director. They got everyone, but I forget her name. I'm so upset with myself right now. The main story writer.
Bro, they basically got like the core 14 team with a bunch of
it's like this game's team. Ishikawa. Thank you, Chad. Yeah, it looks so good. It is absolutely gorgeous as a game. I am so excited to see icons play like such a prominent role in an FF game as opposed to just being like deities / summons. Like you just get to some fucking magi dwell in me shit going on. I'm like, it looks so cool.
The way I saw it described, and I'm like, now I can never unsee it like this, is that they're just the Jinchuriki. That these characters are like the Jinchuriki from Naruto, where you've got this primal inside of you that gives you these special powers. I know we'll talk about it a little bit later, like the combat and a lot of other things, but
yeah.
Now,
going back to Street Fighter though, real quick.
Though, I had a crazy segue.
Oh, go ahead. Let's hear it.
Speaking of things I can't unsee, Zeph showed me a picture of that Pokemon legendary looking like a cock and balls.
No. We're saving Pokemon for last. We are saving Pokemon for last. We gotta do Pokemon last.
We was all talking about Pokemon, bro. I had 3,000 people in my stream. Hey, y'all see that Pokemon silhouette?
I hate Zeph. For all time.
I got a dip. I got a dip. I'm gonna leave you with one last theory craft from my friend Monib, who is a Turbo Final Fantasy fan. But throughout that trailer, if you pay attention to the summons or the icons throughout, they don't have the same eye color every time. Sometimes they have blue and sometimes they have yellow. And my friend Monib's theory is that I forget which color he said, but one of them is when they're dwelling in a dominant, and one is when they're just like a summon or like uncontrolled or whatever and shit. And we see the main character, either the prince or the actual MC. I think we see Ifrit or Phoenix, both with blue eyes and yellow eyes at different points throughout that trailer.
A Warchamp hard read is King Moogle a summon?
I sure fucking hope not, dude. Dude, one of the summons. Okay, so fuck, I really gotta go. The summons in the trailer, like they're big, like they're monstrous size, like giant on a battlefield. But during one of those fights, you are fighting a character, and the health bar for it has just question marks for the name, and that thing is fucking gigantic relative to Ifrit, who is fighting it. And I don't know what the hell that shit is. My theory is it's either Alexander or Giant of Babel, because there is like nothing else in the Final Fantasy series that shit could be, and also be that goddamn huge.
Well, just real quick, just as a question, from that first trailer that we got for it like a year ago, isn't Ifrit the main character, and isn't the Phoenix like his brother or something? Like the little kid that was screaming in the sky where like the Phoenix is flying around.
I think it's been a few fake outs, and I think our main character is going to be able to like wield all of them in some fashion. And the prince has some shit going on where he's got Ifrit and Phoenix, and it's like fucking his shit up because everyone else that is a dominant is like an adult and like a trained person, and then here's the prince who has at least one and possibly two. And I think it's like some fucky shit where just like, you know, they forced it on him kind of like, you know, as a baby kind of thing, like your nine-tailed fox, here you go. But like two of them, and he's like dealing with all of that shit, and our best friend or whatever, we're going through it.
Interesting that this is the first mainline Final Fantasy that's going to be rated M, because they said they're aiming for an M rating.
Oh shit! No, I mean the main character is fucking.
Bro, this game got sex in it. Fidel's hype as shit.
They got sex. It's got blood. I was shocked.
I was like, wait, is this gonna be
fucking? Yeah. It says presumed M rating. Yeah, they're aiming for it.
Those two were naked. Wild. I'm actually excited because this is, other than 14, this is going to be the first mainline FF title I actually play, despite, you know, my obsession with FF. I haven't actually played.
Wait. Can you play 7 Remake, though?
If I get a PS5, sure.
But you can play on PS4.
It's on PC, isn't it?
PC. It's on PC too.
Yeah, it's on PC then. Yeah, I played the fuck out of Final Fantasy Tactics Advance and Tactics Advance 2.
Game.
Those games
sir,
were
you're
so
talking
good.
to me. I can
14 was the only mainline title I played, though. But I am not ever going to say some crazy shit like FF7 isn't a legendary game. All right, goodbye.
He's gone.
There you go. Good thing to speak on. Are we done with Street Fighter, or do you want to move on to Final Fantasy real quick?
I wanted to say one thing with Street Fighter, because another set of characters I think are crazy, because we've already seen that they're in Metro City, but there's not a single Final Fight character in this roster.
Oh, true. They gotta bring back Cody.
Wasn't there an image that someone saw from the background of like one of the stages that Mike Hagar's actually dead?
No. There's a Hagar. Okay, there's a Mike Hagar statue, but Hagar was the mayor of Metro City, so it makes sense. There's a statue of him.
Right now?
And then
Cody.
Yeah.
And once again, Cody will be DLC. That's another Slurpee. I'm betting on it. What's up?
And then we've seen posters for Hugo as well.
There is a 0% chance that Poison is not a DLC character. 0% chance.
That she is not? Aren't her and Hugo in the background of one of the stages looking ugly as shit?
So the thing is, I don't know if that's Hugo because his hair is the wrong color. Like they
No,
show us
that's
a poster
Hugo.
of
That's
Hugo.
definitely Hugo,
No, but
yeah.
they show us hold on. They show us a poster of Hugo and his hair is black like it's supposed to be. That guy's hair is pink. Like, so I don't know if that's actually Hugo. But yeah, there is someone there. Could be Hugo and it could be Poison. They look really bad though. If it is them, I hope it isn't.
I definitely don't think that there's any chance at all ever that Cody, Alex, Makoto, and like those 3 characters are in the first pack of season. Like they're in the first season, 100%. Like those characters are
just a final fight pack or something.
Yeah, I mean, plus Makoto, like people like Makoto.
That'd be cool.
That's a third strike pack.
Yeah, Third Strike plus Cody.
Because Third Strike plus Cody. I think there's definitely going to be a Third Strike pack, a Final Fight pack. Like Sakura, sure, that's fine. But like also, there's Ed, ironically, funny enough, is the only boxer in this game.
Yeah.
Hold on now.
Can they bring Dudley?
Actually, I think the red-headed
not a
Italian girl. I think she's supposed to be a boxer.
She's some type of martial art. I don't know about boxing specifically, but
she definitely got a command. Do you see her? She built like she got command grab.
Bro.
She built like she got command grab.
She gotta be doing fucking judo or some shit.
I thought I saw something that she was supposed to be boxing style, but she doesn't look like it.
She built like she does command grabs. Looking at us, like she look like you can look at some of these characters and be like, "Yep, JP, he got hella grounded projectiles." Like, look at him, bro.
Oh no, she's a wrestler. Yeah, I'm wrong. Never mind.
Yeah, like she's like it's gonna be tough, but I'm really happy with the roster right now. I think the game's gonna be crazy. Actually, kind of okay with it being next year. Like I'm actually okay with that because I think, for sure, don't want to rush it because they have to. It has to work. This game
also
has
nice to work. That it's globally releasing on more than one platform this time.
Yes, on Xbox and PC.
Bro. I'm actually mad hype.
This game has to do well.
Like
Bro,
the game
look,
looks legitimate. Like I was popping off. Like it had. I knew they were gonna do like better because like they're doing it on RE engine. They've learned and shit. But like it blew me away. That shit was so clean.
Also,
you can get your ass beat immediately when the game drops.
No, it's cap. Impossible.
Nah, your ass is definitely
Bro,
gonna
please.
get destroyed in
Yeah.
fucking Street Fighter.
Are you a Street Fighter player?
Because right now,
Look,
No,
look,
Fidel
the
is not a
instant
Street
the
Fighter
game
player.
drops, we can play immediately. I'll beat y'all. Got him.
Like this might be, to Roger's point earlier. This might be my favorite Cammy. Like,
oh yeah,
Cammy
she looks incredible.
She still has her original outfit too, Tito.
Yeah, no, I know, but that's like
that's
it's good though. You want a good redesign and the original.
I
right,
like
right.
the redesigned and getting different outfits.
Twitter seething at Tito's opinion right now.
Yeah, that Twitter thread about Cammy. Okay, there's a Twitter thread on Cammy where people see that she's wearing pants. Oh, Capcom, SJW, Western Studios censoring.
Oh, shut the hell up, bro.
Okay, like I said, she still has her original outfit, and it's not like they've never had.
I literally only play Cammy. Like when I play Street Fighter, she's one of my favorite characters in the whole series. One of my favorite standalone fighting game characters of any series. I love Cammy. I think she looks amazing.
But you don't love Cammy because of her ass like everybody else does, bro. That's the difference.
You're right. I love her because of her titties. That's right. You're right, man. You're right.
Are we talking about Street Fighter? I went to go take another piss.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
I think we're closing up.
Yeah. Now let's do a hard read, okay? You only get one answer. Hard read.
Okay.
If you had to pick one, just looking at the list.
Yeah.
Who's the broken character? There's got to be one. One of these characters is the
broken character. It's Dawson.
It's gonna be DJ.
Jamie.
He's
drunken fist, bro, or something. I don't know what the hell style he is.
He's like,
he ain't got the sauce.
It's gonna be Kimberly for real.
I think it's
definitely
gotta,
Akuma as usual.
Right.
Yeah, it's probably Akuma.
Bro,
look at him, bro. What was he doing, bro? He was in the back doing some crazy shit.
Look, bro.
Putting in work.
Look at that. Akuma gets more hair and more abs every game.
Look, man. When he was released at the end of Street Fighter V, Luke was fucking broken. Luke was comfortably best in game.
He was released when I didn't give him.
And they're gonna make him best in game again.
I think the dark horse. I think it's JP, bro.
It's actually Rashid, so I don't know what y'all talking.
It's always
anyway,
Rashid.
JP gonna have some dumbass projectile. He's gonna do some shit where his super makes you like reduce damage, like a lab coat 21 and shit like that. He's gonna do some broken wild shit, bro. This shit gonna be crazy.
He's gonna get banned fucking frame 1.
Yeah, he's gonna get frame 1 banned, bro. This game's great. I can't wait. I hope DJ's top tier so I can live through that era.
Cool.
He looks awesome.
He was not great in Street Fighter 4.
Did they?
His ass.
Did they?
I really like Journey's.
Wait, what was that?
What mode?
Oh, do we want to talk
one
about
where you're like in sweatpants or something?
Yeah, do we
Oh,
want to
like
talk
that
about
adventure mode thing.
Yeah,
generic
the world tour mode. Yeah, it's like basically like, well, I call it like Mortal Kombat's Crypt. That's just something that's related to. You basically make a character and you go through and you can do stuff with that character, and like they haven't explained it fully, but it is a single player mode where you're supposed to make your mark on a Street Fighter world as a character. Like the intro where it's Luke beating up the punching bag, people think that's like the start of the single player mode. It's like the first thing you see because he's talking about like fighting, how it's a journey and all this stuff. It's like him,
right.
Your character joining his gym or whatever and learning from him.
Oh, see, because I was confused for a second because I thought it was like a hub world, like a Jump Force-esque kind of hub world that you're walking around in, and I was worried that we weren't going to have like traditional menus to get to what you wanted to get to.
No, there's like 3 modes. There's World Tour, there's
good.
Fighting Grounds, which is traditional Street Fighter menu, and then there's Battle Hub, I think it's called, something like that, where it's literally like a giant ArcSys lobby where your creative character goes in. There's like fighting machines all over the place. That's where you saw like the picture of Kimberly and stuff they show at the end of the trailer.
Oh, okay.
So, the part that I need clarification of is you said that this generic character is going off of a fighting style of one of the other characters?
I think it's a creative character. So I think you make a character, and I think it might like if I was designing it, I would be you can pick moves from other characters like Dragon Ball's universe. So you can go to them and learn and get moves for different things. And
you know what it is, McDermott? It's the crypt from Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, I definitely feel like some of it's going to be like the crypt, but I'm like, because you actually fight with that character. Like the thing where they put their fists together and then the fight comes on is your character versus whoever that person was. So you can actually do battle with them.
Generic, like
neat.
That's interesting.
Okay, but will this shit have rollback?
It needs
It's
to.
fucking better.
It absolutely will have
of
rollback.
course.
Bro.
It has to.
It's gonna have
It
Guilty Gear level
absolutely
rollback.
will have rollback.
Yes, because we're
It
not
has to.
playing that shit if it don't.
And I feel like at this point, Japanese devs know.
And Guilty
Yeah.
Gear is right there going
Yes.
crazy. All right.
If Capcom has made the fucking active decisions to do all of these changes,
That's what I'm
they
saying.
better have the fucking brains to fucking
Right.
put rollback in.
Right.
Look, all I know is I'm ready to book my
Street
fight.
Fighter
from
5
Japan
has
whenever.
rollback. It's just like
Yeah,
terrible.
shit, roll
They
back.
put it in. Didn't they put it in like super late?
Nah, that's you're thinking
Was
of
it always
Tekken.
there? Oh, it was Tekken.
Yeah, Street Fighter launched with it. It's just like really bad.
It's just the worst rollback ever made. They like went out of their way to make it bad.
Bro, I remember when they fixed it. Somebody fixed it and they fucking patched it up.
Yeah, and the fix was literally like he changed a couple values in some code. That was it. That was the fix. But Capcom couldn't get that working on PlayStation, so they had to patch it out.
You know, a game died that has really good netcode is Marvel Infinite.
Yep.
Ah, dang.
Yeah.
That game played like butter online.
Butter.
So if they've learned if they can adapt what Infinite had and put into this, we should be set. It's like for me, I feel like I said this, but I don't remember. So I want to make sure I do. Like I'm just so happy that like this game is not taking itself super seriously. Is willing to have character and style. Because like Capcom fight like Infinite is so for Marvel vs. Capcom to be as the
Oh
void
my
Infinite
God.
was, is such a pain.
Yeah.
That game could have been so good too. That's
Well,
one though. Where
now,
I feel like
I
I would
think
love
if
for them
they-
to go back to like 2D hand drawn style though, as opposed to having
They should take
3D
another.
models.
I really think they should take another swing at Marvel vs. Capcom.
For sure.
And Marvel's like in a new era, and so is Capcom.
Yeah. Like it could be crazy with what they're doing now, but we have to get the lightning is to strike again, I guess.
Then
Wait
are
for
we,
Mega Man to get treated with respect first?
Yeah, Battle Network, please. Collection.
We haven't even talked about Pokemon yet.
Speaking of
well,
Battle
Pokemon's
Network,
last.
should we
Hold
talk
on.
about we haven't even talked about 16. I forgot we.
Well, I was just gonna say, yeah, we got to talk about FF16 first. Is there anything you guys want to say about it?
Show. Oh, 16? It looks sick. I'm excited.
Yeah, it looks phenomenal.
I genuinely don't have anything to say about FF16 other than that it looks cool. Like I don't.
Yeah.
I don't know how to discuss it. There's like nothing to really.
It was just a really fucking good trailer.
One thing I noticed, though, I wanted to bring up is I don't know if you guys picked up on this. In the 16 trailer with the choir at the ending, they're actually saying the names of the primals in the choir. So they're like, dun, 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 Phoenix, dun, 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 go, dun, dun, dun.
It pops all this
You
cool
know,
at
I
the
thought
same
I was
time.
just hearing
accent.
No. They're actually singing them.
Yeah. Like, to me, the music, it's like, I could tell it's Soken, because to me, it felt very much like FF14. But I like
I
that.
could tell as soon as the first few notes of the trailer played.
So that game's music might just be sick as shit. It might be ridiculous.
Well, also, it's got the combat designer from Devil May Cry is the one working on the fighting, which is, I think,
That is
awesome.
so cool.
Yeah.
I like the UI, too, where it's got, like, the little, the quick commands on the D-pad, and then you've got, like, the other thing that it looks like you're switching between the different powers of the Titans or Primals or whatever.
I saw you guys were talking. I was muted. You guys were talking about how they got Soken, Yoshi P, Koji Fox, and all them, but you guys didn't talk about how they hired the writer for Heavensward as the main writer for 16.
I said, like, yeah, literally, it's literally the entire core staff of 14. It's the developers of 14 are basically making 16.
It's a very smart
They
play
said,
on
don't mess
Square
with a
Enix
good
part.
thing. Everybody loves 14, so they said, let's bring them onto the other main lines.
It's like that, and then they're also trying to do like 7 remake, Kingdom Hearts. So like a lot of their heavy hitters are all over the place. So they brought on the 14 team to do this.
But I mean, I'd rather
Very
that
smart.
because also like a lot of the 14 team worked on 12, which is one of my all-time favorites.
Where's
So
my-
like if
where's
you've
my
got
9 remake,
staff from
bro?
12 and 14, man. Well, 9 remake is something I thought we might see in the state of play. I was surprised it wasn't here.
Hell no.
No,
You think after all
I
that-
feel like if they put FF9 and FF16 in the same trailer, I don't know if good things would happen.
Really?
Like
That's probably going to happen at TGS. I mean, at TGS, we're probably going to get another 16 trailer.
Unless FF9 is their, and like, this is the game that's coming out this year.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, the weird thing right now is that they're cooking FF9 remake plus FF7 Part 2 plus 16 plus whatever the next expansion for 14 is. So there's like 4 core Final Fantasy teams right
You
now.
forgot Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts
And
4.
Kingdom Hearts, that's right. And Kingdom Hearts 4, of course. That's Nomura's baby.
So yeah,
a lot of good stuff
Square
in the
Enix is
pipeline.
like, so many Japanese devs are doing so many things right, and then there's fucking Sega pointing the heads out their asses. Okay,
Oh my god.
that's a
Hold
little
that
bit.
L.
Keep going.
Hold the L.
Hey.
About to stroke out.
Idle lapse is okay. I'm good.
I have a lot
You are
to.
correct.
Well, are we done with 16?
Yeah, we can move on to Pokemon if you guys
I
don't
have a
want to
lot
talk
to
about
say
16.
about Pokemon.
Let's
but
go.
say,
Let's start
speaking
with
of
Pokemon.
good-
Let's go. Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Let's go. I want to start with Zeph because you said you've been waiting. You have some stuff you want to say, so go ahead.
So my favorite of the new Pokemon is Smoliv. I just want to get that out there.
Great
I like
choice.
Smoliv.
It's Pommy, bro. Pommy's the goat.
Small
Pommy?
like Badoo's
Shut your
brother.
mouth.
I want to. I don't
What?
mean this
My boy,
like.
the
I
tongue.
guess I can't say I don't mean this with this like. When I saw Pommy, I stared at it for 5 seconds and it didn't register that it was a new Pokemon. It would look so like.
I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why, Zeph. Because Palmy looks like the baby form of Gorochu from those, like, because I know you follow all the beta sprites of all the old Pokemon games and stuff, and the old evolution of Raichu looks a lot like Palmy, to the point where I would not be surprised that they end up retconning that and using that design to be Palmy's evolved form,
Bro,
and then it
somebody
ends
said
up being
looks
like
a
Fire
Kirby
Electric or
enemy in the
something.
chat.
It does, yeah.
It
Like,
does.
yeah.
That's like a Kirby enemy. That's a great way to describe it.
Yeah, like
yeah.
it didn't. When I was looking at it, like usually when Pokemon trailers happen, you see anything that resembles a new Pokemon, you pop off. When I saw Palmy, I didn't. I like.
Yeah, it looks
I-
like
I
a
just-
Woofy.
I
Oh,
thought it was a
that's
Pokemon
great.
I already saw. But so I think the game looks phenomenal graphics wise. Like I think they pull other than one specific thing, which are the character models. I think those look fucking weird. The environments look really good to me. It's nice and vibrant. I'm sure all the tree inspectors were very happy with what we saw. There are no weird Ocarina of Time trees in the trailer. Most of the stuff I want to say is like leaky shit, so like it might be better to save it for last. But which legendary are y'all picking?
I'm picking.
Oh, it's tough, man.
The one that's not the
Rocky,
Rocky.
100%.
Wait.
I'm picking Blizzy, man.
Jofu, put up the
bro.
picture of the cock and balls
Bro,
Pokemon.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my gosh.
Okay, now we were
Once you
talking
see
about
that
this.
silhouette, you really can't unsee it.
Yeah, you can't unsee it. We were talking about this during
Palkia been a
after
cock and
the,
balls for
send me the
15
picture.
years.
after the trailer release, after the direct or whatever, where we were talking about. I was like, all right, Pokemon needs to. I don't know how, and I don't really know why it bugs me, but they need to get better about making their designs. So like I can hard read their stats by looking at it, like looking at Pokemon at this point. Like that mon on the right, the cock and balls, that shit fast as hell. That mon on the left got 8 billion HP,
Bro.
3 million attack.
That fucking cog dragon. I didn't watch the trailer when it dropped.
Yeah.
Like, I was still sleeping.
Yeah.
I woke up, I saw this shit.
Oh my.
I was like, why is everyone calling this shit cog dragon? I don't see it. Because it was such a low quality image. I loaded up the video, full 4K definition HD. I was like, yeah, that's a cog dragon, bro.
Oh my gosh, man.
Well, one thing I want to bring up
Noticed it
too.
immediately in that trailer either.
Their names are Koraimon and Miraidon, and
Yeah,
obviously
Koraidon
Mirai
and
means future,
Miraidon, yeah.
Korai means past. So, it goes along with the theming of like past and future, wild versus technology. You've got the two professors as well. You've got Ayla from Chrono
Motorcycles.
Trigger. and Kid
Before
Ellis.
anyone says any theories, I need to backtrack to the fact that it's shaped like a cock real quick because this is important. Weirdly enough.
Okay.
Hello?
So
Oh, the engine thing.
somebody that worked on Detective Pikachu said that any Pokemon that basically what they said was that any Pokemon that resembles a penis in silhouette has been done on purpose, and I can get you the tweet.
Really?
I've seen this. Yeah, I saw it. I think they're joking. Like, it's.
I don't know, bro.
No, it's definitely a joke, bro. It's
They
definitely
would
just
word
like
it different. They wouldn't word it so
Bro,
seriously.
look, Fidel,
No.
look.
You think,
Diglett,
bro? You
bro?
think
Combuskin
what
definitely.
does Diglett sound
Combuskin, that's like unquestionable.
What does Diglett
Yeah.
sound
You
like?
think
Exactly. Then you got
something
Rhydon.
Diglett like that.
Like,
Stop
Diglett,
doing that.
bro?
Stop doing that.
No, bro, there's been multiple
no,
Pokemon designers over the years. You think there's been one guy at the top that's always been breathing down the designer's necks, being like, "You got to draw that."
no, they
Pokemon."
they understood the assignment already, man.
Right.
You got you got
No, I think the
Rhydon?
opposite.
What is
like there's so many different Pokemon designers that of course
Both of
people
them.
would sneak in dick jokes.
Of course, bro. Lechonk on these nuts, man. Right
Get him
there.
Get him out of here.
Get him out.
I just don't understand
That's
what
the
what
name
else
of
do I
that
have to do?
Pokemon. There's
Like, what
nothing
else
to
do I
do
have to do?
anything. I'm just saying they're aware.
Thank you.
He's gone. He's gone. I had to
Thank you.
move him.
I
What
appreciate
Pokemon
it.
are
I
they even
appreciate
talking
it.
about?
What?
So what Pokemon are they even talking about?
Okay.
I
Anyway,
posted
I
the
love
tweet.
their designs. They're really cool.
I'm a big fan of Lechonk.
The supposed rumored typings for these dragons are Dragon Fighting and Dragon Electric.
Interesting. Okay.
Dragon
Dragon
Fighting?
Electric is cool. Dragon
That makes
Fighting is
sense.
going to be OP. Como is like the only one that has that right now,
Yeah,
right?
it's only
Yeah.
Como.
Come on, fucking sucks.
I'd love to see that done again.
I like that
'cause
one.
his skills are kind of.
Yeah,
You
would.
guys want to know the rumored
It's just
typings for the starters?
Well,
So
didn't
what?
you say it's Fire
no,
Ghost, Water
yeah.
Fighting, and
Oh,
Grass
I know you
Dark?
did tell me that.
Yeah. Fire
Ghost,
Ghost, Water
like-
Fighting, and Grass Dark.
You can assume Fire Ghost right off the bat. Like, 100%.
Oh yeah, he's a ghost
Yeah, it's
pepper
supposed to be a
alligator.
ghost
Yeah.
pepper.
It's almost a bit of a shame because like we just had a fire ghost in
Yeah.
Hisuian Typhlosion, but
Wait, hold on. Are we
Still
talking
good.
about the starters?
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you said Fire Ghost,
Water Fighting and Grass Dark.
Water Fighting, and Grass Dark.
I'm surprised at Grass Dark because I could have sworn that thing's going to be Grass Fairy.
Bro, I wasn't thinking about it before. When you said Grass Dark is such a shit typing, it actually is.
It's against
It
bees.
is, it's
Well,
horrendous.
unless it's a really fast Pokemon.
It has to be fast
It's-
and have amazing moves. Otherwise, it's caught.
But every Grass Dark Pokemon like
Better
it's
outspeed
made.
Beedrill because Beedrill's going to one-shot that thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm really worried about Beedrill, man.
Nigga said
Well.
Beedrill.
Hey, get your man's,
I
bro.
was just trying to think of. I was trying to think of a weak bug that has a fast bug move, and I just thought of Beedrill first.
So we all think that they're bikes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, totally. Yeah, I'm sure you're going to catch them, and then in the open world, they're going to be your mount. They're going to be like your cycle at the end of Breath of the Wild that you ride around on.
The trailer has not only does it have gas stations, it goes out of its way to show you flags that look like racing flags.
Yep.
There's
That
a
was a
shot
gym,
in that
right?
trailer. No, well, that's the thing. There's that shot in the trailer. It shows like a stadium outside.
Yeah,
It shows the
that was a
racing
gym.
flags, and then it showed like a Pokemon Coliseum type tower. So I'm assuming it's like gyms might not just be gyms. It might be like a multiple challenge thing that you got to go through, like a gauntlet of challenges.
Is this suggestive of like a huge post game?
Well,
Because
the
I
nice
would
thing,
imagine that you. Yeah.
They've said that you basically can go in any order you want.
right. That this
The
is
way
the
that
first
they're
one where
approaching
you are
this.
not restricted by gym order or anything. You can go anywhere from the get-go, which was on the website that clarified that. There's a lot of stuff on the website. If you haven't been on there, definitely check it out because I was confused at what was going
Exactly
on in the
what it
trailer.
says is you can experience a new style of adventure with a world that you're free to explore at your leisure and not in an order dictated by the story.
Right,
You will,
right.
of course, journey to hone your skills as a trainer, but many more discoveries, blah, 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 blah. Adventure in the world of Pokemon the way you want to.
Did they confirm gyms?
We don't.
They haven't gone out of their way to say there's gyms, but we
The
saw
only
it at the
reason
gym
I assume
stadium.
it's a gym
We
is
don't,
because
we don't even
stadium
know
had,
the
like, an
region
emblem.
name yet. The region name
That's
has
just
not yet
crazy.
been given.
Bro,
That's
Roger, why'd you call that shit España, bro?
That's what I thought it was.
Bro, that's Spain, bro.
I'm so.
I was
angry.
sitting there doing my reaction. I'm like, oh yeah, España, right? That's the name of the region. Little did I know.
I'm livid.
I hope they do. If there's like a Nintendo Direct, they do a treehouse where they actually do like a demo of the game because we have yet to see like moment to moment.
Oh,
in this.
in the trailer when they were showing off the multiplayer, which we should talk about, I guess, as well.
Yes.
they show a trainer crouching, and I can't think of a reason for the trainer to crouch for any other reason other than sneaking up and throwing a Pokeball.
Yeah.
So I think it'll have Legends Arceus.
I
catch
sure
him.
hope the fuck
I'm fine
so,
with
man.
that.
Thank God.
Yeah, Legends Arceus catching was actually a nice addition.
That's the best part of the game somehow. I don't know
Absolutely.
how they did it. But it is.
I just have so many questions. Like, I have
okay,
so
before I
Go
feel
ahead.
I know where you're going. Before you go too deep into the multiplayer, I want to know off rip, who is in the squad? Who are you guys recruiting to play the game with?
Smoliv, no doubt about it.
No, he's talking about the
is like-
co-op.
I'm talking about human people. I'm talking about friends. Who are the people who are-
nobody. Obviously, I'm
going
doing that
solo.
myself.
What?
Yeah, I'm not
What
doing
that stream
that. First
content?
run through the game, I'm not
I
doing
play
that.
co-op with.
Yeah, what about that? What about that?
It just depends on how deep the co-op is. If we can
Yeah,
do
what about
everything,
co-op?
if we can literally do everything together, I might be with the squad. It just depends.
They need to bring
That's what
raids
I'm
back
thinking.
for this shit.
So that's my question.
Well,
Are
what
like
I'm
story
hoping
quests
for-
gated out when you do it?
What I'm hoping for is shit that you need a squad for.
Yeah.
Like you can't even
Like
do
taking
some of
on
this
a
shit if you don't
powerful
have a
Pokemon or
squad. That's
something.
what I want.
I want to be able to run up to the like. There's like bases for the evil team, and you got a multiplayer to run up and clear that bitch out. Like that's what I want. I want shit like that.
I don't think we're gonna get the story stuff multiplayer though. I'm sure it's just like running around and catching and trading.
Nah, that's kind
That's what I was wondering. Like, can you
But
play effectively the whole game, or is it like story stuff is gated when your friends are there? Can
I
you
mean,
do a gym?
from the trailer when they split up, I think that what they were trying to show is what stuff you could do in multiplayer.
Right.
And we see one of them fight like a route trainer. So I don't know if like what exactly is going to be allowed or not.
So we don't know whether it's like an open lobby of sorts where it's like where another person's, I don't know, gameplay doesn't affect yours in particular. Like they didn't give us any specifics even on the website about.
Well, I don't know though. Like, how does Temtem play again? Because like Shofu and I were playing a little bit of co-op Temtem last year.
Because the way Temtem's not the same because your progress is independent of my progress because it's a server.
Yeah.
So, as opposed to in Pokemon or it's more akin to Monster Hunter. Like there's like a session like that we both have individual progress, but you know, there are certain things that I have to do on my own before you can then join me. Or is it if it's me, Shofu, Roger, and Ricky, and Roger's stuck at a place or he wants to squad up, right? Does he have to host and then we all squad up and pull up and help him, or is it like
that's what I was saying? I thought it might
yeah.
be like Genshin where you pull up to one player's game. And you can do shit in
No,
the
I
world,
figured
but
you
not-
all go because everybody splits up, so it seems like you all just go do.
Yeah,
your
but
own
you
thing.
can do that in Genshin. I can go to
Yeah,
I can
but
go to
you could
somebody's
be in
world in
someone's
Genshin
game and then
go
split
wherever the
up.
fuck I want. I can go wherever I want and take all your resources and leave if that's what you allow me to do.
Yeah, basically, it's like what is the world state? Like, what is the game state for the actual individual multiplayer? Is it a communal open, or are you loading my save file? That's basically what it.
I mean,
what the
That's
question
why. That's why when I was in call with you guys, when it was revealed, I said it feels really weird that they showed us multiplayer and then left us with a million questions. And
Yeah,
didn't
they
show
show
us,
everyone
like,
group up
they
and
did
they
that on
immediately
purpose.
split up.
But like, they really didn't showcase what you can do at all. They just showed that you can hang out together and like, great.
I'm not mad at that because I'm sure you can do a lot together. So they'll probably have like a segment at some point just for that. I
Wasn't
hope.
trading real time? That little thing that you saw,
looked like
where
it.
like they're at the gas station, then they're
I
just
hope
like
there's-
walking around, and then all of a
the
sudden it
balls
happens.
fly in the air. Yeah.
I hope
Yeah, it
I hope
seems
there's like
like-
little dumb shit where you can go to the, like, if someone sets up like Pokemon camp, you can mess with their Pokemon and stuff
That'd be
like
great.
that. It's not just battle and trading.
Who was that British guy? The knee deep guy who used to
Duncan?
The knee deep.
Oh, dunking these nuts in your mouth.
Oh
What?
no!
What?
Oh
I can't fucking believe it. I can't fucking believe it. Continue.
I just can't.
I am no longer the biggest loser tonight. Let's fucking go.
I just can't believe. All right, well, Shofu,
I have been waiting all show.
Shofu, you're hosting the show now. You're the host.
I learned fast.
That's tough.
Oh, let me turn this off.
That's really
tough.
that's,
I genuinely thought you forgot about Duncan for a second. I was like, wow, okay.
That's really tough.
Oh, I could never.
I just.
That's really tough.
That's crazy, man. How?
He had to get somebody because he got got.
Yeah.
I'm glad I gotta say though, I think it's bullshit that he waited until after I paid off his steak bet, though. I think that's bullshit.
You put ricin in my steak, bro. You think I didn't detect it? You put ricin
There was
on
no
that.
ricin in there. You
There
know
was
damn well there was no
ricin, and then you put
there was no
fentanyl
ricin in
the
your
Sprite.
8-ounce.
I tasted.
Porterhouse.
Listen,
You
bro.
weren't even drinking
I
wine
know
with me,
about you, and I know about your
bullshit.
misdeeds. That's why I took a potion
You weren't even
beforehand.
drinking wine with us, bro. Me and
Ladies
Dylan,
and
we split a
gentlemen,
bottle.
we
You
have some
sitting there just buying
tomfoolery
stuff.
in the chat today. I'm joined with my fellow commentators, Tito and Viram. We got a great game today.
Beautiful day coast here for some debauchery here. I'm really excited to see how the offense is going to be playing on both sides because it seems that both Roger and Ricky Cocaine are both defensive-centric teams. Viram, how do we feel about this?
Well, Tito, I am very tired at the moment, so I will not be able to report as well as I would like to. However, I am still incredibly excited about this bout that we're about to have between these two incredible competitors.
All right, well, we're going to take it down to the field and see what happens.
This just in.
Coming over here. Ricky,
shit.
I spent all this money,
Suck my dick.
this
Suck my
time,
dick. Suck my dick.
Suck my dick. He played at the ready.
Suck my dick.
Now, Tito, you did say that these were two defensively inclined players, but I don't
And
think
you
that's
put
the case.
that in there,
There's a lot of
and
offense
you
happening.
pulled it.
That's tough, man.
Okay.
That did not sound like defensive gameplay to me, Tito.
That, I just, sometimes...
I don't need any defense. It doesn't matter. I didn't disappear for 4 years. I have a successful career. I have a girlfriend. I have a life. What do you have, Ricky? Nothing. You have me buying you
We don't have to talk.
You have me taking you to combo breaker. Me picking you up in the limo. You got
Keep
nothing.
listening to the rest
You
of this
got
episode.
nothing.
Keep listening to the rest of this episode.
Why does
Please
he
go off, King. Continue to be a fake.
Rogers is ready. You
Cartel dealer, all this other stuff. I'm waiting. It's
a
fine.
small, little
I like
joke
that we
at
started
Roger, he's
Japan
just ready.
time all those years ago,
Yeah.
2014. Shofu was
Yeah.
already a successful YouTuber. You and
Yeah.
I, we started this
Yeah.
with Shofu. We were those core original three. Zeph was here.
someone talk about
Blastoise
it.
was here. But
Of course.
I decided to take that opportunity, and I said, you know what? I'm going to make something myself. What did you do? You disappeared for 4 years.
abandoned my children. That's what I did. I
You got
abandoned my
nothing.
child.
You
That's what I did.
abandoned live with your mother,
That's
bro.
what I did, and I'll do it again. Without the piece of DNA evidence, I'm not taking care of that child. I might leave. I might leave him, and I might leave you again, bitch.
I know the real you. Living with your mother.
Oh my God! It's personal.
bro.
Oh, my Uncle
Keep
Cartel
talking,
dealer,
bro.
you're nothing. You're nothing. What
Yeah.
are you? Nothing.
Ricky.
You haven't made a name for yourself. You're
Ricky,
nothing.
I'll turn you into nothing, motherfucker.
We literally
I'll turn
gave
you into
you.
nothing,
We gave
motherfucker.
you.
You want to know? Are you?
Ricky,
Oh,
you
it
had
takes
a
nothing to know nothing, boy. It takes nothing to know nothing. Keep talking.
You had a golden opportunity. We handed you a golden opportunity. I literally made a logo for a show for you. I was like, here's your cocaine corner. Do what you got to do. You were on my dick, slobbing on my knob like corner of the cop stand. This is the cocaine corner. Looks so good. Oh my gosh, this is the best thing ever. You're amazing, Roger. And you haven't done it. I'm giving you opportunities to take the bag, and you're not taking them. You're not taking them. You know what that means?
Fight.
It means you broke.
How many times are you going to command me to fucking stream? I can't.
There's no way. There's no way to fight back. There's no way to fight back, Ricky. There's no
Ladies
way.
and gentlemen, we're
I've
at the
already
halftime
won.
show.
And I
We
tried
had
to
an
argue.
incredible bout
And
this
you
this night.
There it is.
Tito,
I'm gonna be a
this
streamer.
championship match is
Fuck it. I'm gonna be a streamer.
I'm fucking
not
doing
doing
that chance.
it.
I would like to see you
You're
try.
doing live. You're doing live.
That's
You're doing live.
I will say this right now. That is
I'm gonna become bigger than you, Roger.
He's doing
I'm
it.
gonna become the
He's doing
biggest.
it.
I'm gonna become the biggest motherfucker in
He's doing
this
it.
whole game.
I have paid off 3 stake bets already, and so I don't want to do any more. But I am so confident that you would never be a streamer that I will make another stake bet right now. I would
is that
love
a fact?
nothing
Oh my
more
God.
than I would love nothing more than for Ricky Cocaine to be a regular content creator because you are funny. You are genuinely funny. I want you to have that. I want you to be that. but I know there's no hope for you, and I can confidently state that.
Oh my god!
How do you do a compliment and then backhand me at the same time?
I want what's best for you. I want to encourage you. I want you. I want you to succeed.
Huh?
So please.
What? How do you want to succeed when you just say he's a
This
failure?
took a fucking turn,
He
bro.
specifically said he was a failure.
What'd he say?
You want him?
I said he's a failure now. He doesn't always have to be.
No. What'd you say, Ron?
Gave man a firm handshake and then ripped his hand off.
Ricky, how many of those pill boxes have we sold already? That's a nice chunk of change. You could buy yourself a streaming setup. We could help you out. We could raid you on Twitch. I'm offering my personal services. I will raid you on Twitch, bro. I will send.
Chat, do you want this nonsense that he's spewing?
Oh my!
Chat.
It's Pride Month.
Like,
You gotta watch your mouth. It's Pride Month. Don't do it, man.
I haven't paid attention to a lot of the comments, Ricky. People are so happy that you're back. I guarantee you, if you start making content,
you would do
people
so
will watch it.
well.
Yeah.
You would do so well. You just got to be consistent, man. You would do so
How many times in Shofu server have we all got together and told you to stream? It's like
Exactly.
A lot.
Ricky, if I can stream, you can stream.
That's gosh dang true.
Do you
That
know
is
who
100% true.
I still don't know who Fidel is.
Yeah, no, it's okay. You don't have to. It's fine.
I know
It's
I
fine.
don't.
It's
Especially
fine.
'cause
You know
you can even-
enough.
You can even loop it into the show. Like you can, the corner we're gonna do, or you're playing games that you missed all that time. You could just stream those and then come to Japan Time and talk about them, and it feeds into each other.
Exactly. You could
When
do
did-
reactions. You
I
could do.
wanna
I
let
mean,
y'all know I want my
What
check.
happened?
Yeah,
at
we
the
were
end of the stream,
supposed to.
bro.
Yes.
everyone
I
in
didn't
the
know I
chat.
was gonna be ambushed. I didn't know I was gonna be
Everyone in the
ambushed
chat
out of
right now,
freaking nowhere,
please.
and it was gonna be an intervention.
Please, everyone in the chat right now, please go follow twitter.com/Ricky Cocaine. Please convince this man that he's got to make more content. Please. I'm begging you, bro. I'm begging you. I'm on my knees, gagging and everything. Please.
What?
Stop it.
And let's
For this, and he just said he's on his knees.
Bro,
Hey,
hey, wrap it up.
Come on,
Wrap
hey.
it up.
Wrap
it up.
I was gonna do this later, but I
We'll
was gonna.
talk.
But
We'll
I would
talk.
like to hold it
sure.
down. I would like, and Shove was gonna throw it up on stream.
Let's hear it.
I would like to go ahead and present, because I think as of it's either last month or it's either next month or July. I don't know what, but it's been whatever years since I've been on the show. You feel me?
That's right.
So I went ahead and got some made for the homies.
Hold on, wait.
Very nice.
Go ahead and throw it up.
I gotta get it.
Oh shit.
Go ahead and throw that shit
video?
up, bro.
Should I be
No,
seriously
that's a
scared for my
picture.
life?
Yo, calm
No,
down,
y'all.
I don't know what's
No,
about
you
to
good.
happen.
See what this is.
I got some shit made because we've been talking about this shit forever. So, and I'm not broke. So, I went and go ahead and pay for this already. So we good on that. Yes, sir. Shouts to Wisdom Eel. Got some clean art made.
Oh shit!
Oh my God. Look at
What
this.
the heck? Are you serious?
Ah,
Clean.
squad.
I love this.
Are you serious?
You
Wiz?
know what I'm saying? So
That
we got
sounds it.
this. I'll put it in the Discord later for y'all to be able to use. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God, I love
But
this.
shouts to Wisdom Eel who be doing the Japan Time doodles. Go ahead and gave Wisdom Eel a good old, what I'm saying, a little bag. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. But shouts to Wisdom Eel for going
Why
ahead
is
and doing
Fidel
that.
wiping his ass in his
That's the Sonic Adventure pose.
Wait. Wisdom Eels was this the join
Sonic
these?
Adventure pose.
Yeah.
I beat the dog shit out that dude in Guilty Gear earlier, bro.
Come on, man.
I'm
No,
like, wait.
That's tough. Now, that's really
That's
tough.
fucking crazy.
That's really, really tough. And I cannot comment on that in any
Wait,
way.
I didn't know that was the same person tried.
I'm just letting you know right now
Bro, why do I got the
Shout out
worst
Wisdom
outfit
Eel,
on?
man.
that if we zoom in real quick
It's
on
a
some of the
Faku shirt.
right,
What are those shoes, bro?
if we zoom in on the detail right here, if you see underneath Roger's arm, you will see a coupon for one free steak, like an IOU. Because we need that. And I'm coming to collect. Now, I did contemplate doing this art without Fidel on it.
Hey, hold on, don't forget about McDerritt.
I love that he's in the Sonic Adventure pose too.
This is too crazy.
I love it.
Now I'm gonna keep it with a buck right now, Ricky. You gotta take this picture what I posted crop yourself out and use. That's you, bro. That's your new profile picture.
Oh,
bro.
100%. That's him.
Bro, you don't even got
Okay,
the.
all right.
You don't even got the Power Ranger gloves on in here, man.
Man, I don't know.
The fucking garments you was wearing.
Yeah, why did you have murder mitts on?
Please don't activate me, bro.
Question, I never got a good answer for that. And I think at one point Viram and I both brought it up when we were eating steak. Why did you have the mitts on? All of Combo Breaker. What was up with you having the?
He told
the
me he wasn't trying to leave fingerprints everywhere, and I get it. I get that.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
all right, I get it.
That's exactly the reason. Yeah, it's nothing bigger than
I get it.
And, you know, and I was involved in a lot of butt stuff before that. Too.
Clearly,
So,
that's right. Yeah,
there's a lot of butt stuff and a lot of things and a lot of butts and a lot of products and a lot of butts. So you got to be sanitary about that.
So you're using oven mitts, bro?
Yeah, man. You don't gotta ask. You already know what it is, man.
So, you know what I'm saying? All I ask for returning this art is just someone, please don't make me go to HR. Like, don't make me do it. Like, I'm so serious.
We understand.
I'm so serious.
Hold on.
Just know
what
does
Mike's shirt say? Wait, I can't see. What does Mike's shirt say?
Number 1D fan.
Number 1D fan.
Got it. Like Waddle Dee. Got it.
You got a Waddle Dee hat on.
Well, I knew the Waddle Dee hat, obviously, but I didn't know what it said because your name was like covering it on the screen. I love that Zep's the Gengar too. That's great.
Yeah, he be lurking. I had to make sure. I had to tell Wisdom to get my boy Viram in a suit real quick. You know what I'm saying? Hey.
Of course, he's got to have the drip.
I wish I had that hoodie in real life. Where that shit at? Where the fuck they
Put it
make
on the
that
Japan
at?
Time store, man.
Huh? I'm talking about the one I got on right now. Oh, you said to make one on the Japan Time store?
I'm saying you can put it on the Japan Time store.
No, I don't want to make it. I want to buy it from somebody else that made it.
Yeah, put it on the Japan Time store and
what
make
we should
it,
do, Wisdom. Here's what we're gonna do. Wisdom Meal, because Wisdom Meal is the one that did this, right?
Right.
Wisdom Meal. If you have that exact design of that Darmanitan and that hoodie, send me the PNG files. I will put it on the Japan Time store. All proceeds from that jacket go directly into your pocket.
Bro, what the fuck? I didn't hear. Did you not hear what I said?
Shofu said he didn't want to buy it off our store. But you know what? That's the deal. You'll be able to put it up there. You'll put money in Eil's pocket.
Doesn't make any sense, bro.
So we're gonna
I'm saying,
and then other people can buy it too.
All I was saying is, wow, if that hoodie existed somewhere, I would have bought it. That's all I was
Exactly. Well, we're gonna make it happen. Wisdom Meal, there you go.
And it's gonna be one size too small.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Because there was six different people were like, yo, the jackets were small.
More than 6.
Way more than that.
It might have been more than 6. I don't know.
No, it was.
I'm pretty sure it's a common issue.
People were just getting the small size.
That's good.
That's it. Yeah.
Wow.
Anyway, that's the fucking show, man.
Wait. There's definitely more Pokemon stuff to talk about. We haven't even really gotten like Shofu's thoughts on Pokemon. We have to hear Pokemon
this
stuff.
podcast is like 5 hours long already, bro.
Well, there's a lot of stuff to talk about.
A lot happened, bro. A lot. You know, a lot happened.
Yeah, we can save some for literally next week.
No, we can't. Next week is going to be way busier.
This ain't even the longest
no, we
podcast
cannot.
we've had. It's only been 2 hours and 20 minutes. What?
Exactly. It's not that
Not
long.
even close to being the longest ever. Like, it ain't that bad, bro.
I remember we did like the other week. We did like a 3.5
Right,
hour.
that's what I'm talking
So we still got to announce the Nintendo Switch winner. I mean, we haven't even done that yet. So,
Oh my god.
so sit back, relax. All right, we're gonna be here a little
Well,
longer.
you know
We
what
didn't
I'm
talk
saying?
about multiverse yet.
But if we're,
Hey, Roger,
gonna do that,
to
we
tell you
gotta
when
go
the
ahead and take a
direct
break
is
right now
happening.
to pay for these sponsors. So today's podcast.
Adele, you watch your mouth.
Hey Ricky, go ahead and hit me with that sponsor music, bro.
Oh my gosh, do I have sponsored music?
Hey,
Just
today's
go with this.
podcast is sponsored by Mind Your Business. Mind your business. Hey, don't worry about what I'm doing over here. Mind your business. Available in all local stores. Now, back to Japan time.
Okay.
We should have actually done like a sponsor read. We should have done HelloFresh or something.
Yeah,
Look,
we're
we've been
fumbling.
saying this.
Wait,
We're fumbling a bag.
I'm gonna keep
It's
doing
egregious.
fake ad reads every week until we get a real one.
There you go. That's fair.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, you could easily get real ones. I thought y'all were putting the fucking podcast on Spotify and fucking
Exactly.
Anchor and
That's what I'm
shit.
saying.
I'm saying
I like
we
that
get
we
some
bring that
revenue.
up after War Champ has left. Literally, it is all on War Champ now.
On-
Gareth and I have done all we can. You've done all you can. It's literally on War Champ.
Oh, it's on War Champ now. Okay.
It literally, we've been waiting for months. We've done everything we
Something
can.
with the RSS feed that didn't
Right.
go right.
Right. Once he fixes the RSS feed, we're good to go. We've got the playlists on the YouTube channel right now. Everything's looking real nice. McDareth, shout out to McDareth for organizing all that. Good work, McDareth.
And also shout out to Vanilla Salt, who's been
Yes.
keeping track of everything through the,
Yes.
the dark times. But yeah, without his help, it'd been really hard to get what we have going now.
Slade Punch brought up, Ricky actually came back before it went on Spotify. That is true.
That's so bad.
Dude, but can't you see, though, like, not to get back to it real quick, but also to get back to it real quick, just to prove it to you, there is a demand. Like, you should seriously stream more. Seriously.
It's gonna be interesting.
Like, look into it. Have a VTuber or something. Commission like a VTuber, and you don't have to be on camera. You don't have to show your face, but have like the Wisdom Eel drawing be your VTuber. Do what Shizzy does, and just like play games and talk about stuff. You will make bank. I'm telling you.
If people want to see it, man, I can't
They want
deny
it.
the people.
I'm telling you, they want it. I'm telling you.
People would watch.
It's a whole thing, man. It's a whole thing, but I'm not gonna fight it, man.
I will literally send you a computer. I will send you a computer.
He said it. He said, "Ricky, get you a
I will do it.
computer, man."
I will get on camera right now. I will show you right now.
That boy got the sponsorship. Bro. He got the alien wear.
I got alien. Thank you, Shofu. Of course. Look at this. I will literally go on camera
Look
and
at
show you
this
this right now. Hold on, wait. Pull this up. Pull this up. Look at this. Can you pull up my camera?
Yeah,
Can I
got
show
you,
my
got you,
camera on here?
got you.
How do I do that?
Why does Shofu have a gun at me?
Video. Here we go. Here we go. Look at this.
What is that?
This is yours. Take
Hold
this.
on,
I
wait.
literally have.
Wait,
have
I actually see
so
it.
many of it. I know. This is what I'm saying. This is the 17 one. I'm only using my 14. Take this and stream. I'm serious. Take this. Fidel, get your ass off camera. What are you doing? Get off. No one wants to see you.
What?
Leave. All right, here we go. Take this. Take this and stream, please. Please, Ricky. I beg of you.
Ricky,
do
that's
it.
a free computer, my brother.
That's a free computer.
Roger,
man.
where'd you go,
Roger
bro?
can be the
Hey,
realist
hey,
when he wants to be, bro.
Hey, if Ricky's not taking it, I'll take it, bro.
Well, no, I'm not
that's-
offering it to Coast. I'm offering it to Ricky. We didn't go to college together, Coast, so we're not like that. We're close, but we're not that close.
You don't want me, but you want Ricky. I see.
That's not what I said. All right.
No, that is
You're
You
white.
literally said I want you, bro. What
You're
are you
white,
talking about?
and you have enough privilege as it is. I'm not giving you more stuff. All right. Not doing it.
I'm not white.
Yes, you are now. That's tough.
Not doing it.
It's okay, Coast. I've been there too.
No, that's not even close to the same, bro. What are you talking about?
Not even close. Wait. Make Darren, how have you been there?
Okay, because for most of my time streaming, I don't use a webcam. So
They
like,
thought you were white because of
people
your
saw me-
voice, not because you
Yes,
look
I know.
white, bro.
The first time people saw me, I was on Shofu Stream. Yo, what? McDare's black, and it's like, bro, what?
Oh my god.
People thought you were white before, for real?
Yes.
No, do
I
you want
know
a
that
phone though?
feeling.
Wait, Coast, do you want a phone?
The fuck I need a phone for, bro?
I don't know. You can play games on it or something, or stream off of it. Fine, if you don't want it, that's fine. Whatever.
Why
would you say my giveaway
Why?
thing? Could offer a phone, man. That's it.
I'm not gonna take no phone. I don't need a phone.
You could sell it and get a computer though.
Someone else could use it.
That's all. That's fair enough. I would though.
What are we talking about, bro?
Getting you
Crazy.
Give people phones and
Yo, you know what kind of bang? Combo breaker.
That's right. That is right. Viram, by the way, excellent job on the mic. Let's give a round of applause for Viram. Did you take your COVID test, by the way?
Oh, not yet. I need to.
You gotta
take
do
it,
that.
soon, yeah.
Gotta do that, yeah. We, Ricky and I had the privilege of watching Viram commentate top 8 for Smash Brothers, which was fantastic. A Minecraft guy out of nowhere destroyed MVD and ESAM, which was cool. We had we watched Mortal Kombat finals. We watched Under Night finals, Dragon Ball finals. Actually, well, you weren't with us for Under Night, were you, Viram?
No.
But you were with us for Dragon Ball, commentating it. We got that on video, actually. We have a whole Combo Breaker vlog coming out by the next show, which will be really fun.
I was about to ask when that.
Hey, where's the? Why didn't you take a video like you did with the other steak dinner? With these
I did. Here. Oh, I'll link it real quick. Thank you for bringing that up. Hold on. Give me a sec. Actually, Ricky, I think you have those files. Do you have those?
Let me see. I'm gonna look real quick.
Because I don't think I have my hard drive linked up.
Steaks
Oh,
look
here we
real
go. Here we go. I got
inferior
them.
to the ones me and Roger had.
But they were
There were no flies. I'll tell you right now, there were no flies. So.
Oh,
yeah.
in the chat. You want to bring them up?
Need those extra proteins. Yeah, I'll pull them up real quick. I got them.
The flies are how you knew the other steaks were good.
I guess that's true. We didn't even care. We ate them anyway. Here we go. There you go. There you go. All right, we got a bunch of videos. Oh, hold on. Wait. Oh, no, it's fine. Whatever. You can play them. It's fine. I don't think there's anything. No personal info being given. This is all good. So the first one is our toast. The second one, I think, is the Saganaki entree. The third one is the third one is like us showing the steaks we got. There you go. But check it out.
Was really nice.
She was. She really was. By the end of the whole thing, that was actually really funny too. And she was like, "Oh, is this you guys?" Like she pulled up the YouTube channel. It was like, "My nephew will watch you. My nephew will watch you," and like took photos with us and stuff. That was very funny. Shout out to the waitress. She was cool.
Yeah.
Shofa, did you pull them up?
Where are they?
They're in the chat.
In the chat.
The podcast chat. We got to show the people.
Okay. Scroll down.
That
a lot of
tournament
videos
was
here.
organized crazy. Fantastic organization over there.
Yeah, it was a very, very well put together tournament. It was huge. It was impressively large. It was comparable to a past Evo in terms of its size. Everything was run well and on time. They made sure that the security precautions were well in place. Mask rulings were all well in place.
Yeah. The fact that we were within distance of somebody that we later found out had COVID and none of us got it is a good sign. Everybody had their masks on. Everybody was like, it was just cool. Like the whole venue was neat. They gave us those like vaccine wristband things when we first walked in. They did full bag checks. It was just, it was great. It was a really well-run tournament. Whole thing was really cool. Oh, here's the first footage. Which one is this first? This is our toast. Cheers, me hear this.
My man Ricky drinking. Is that water? I know you drinking water back there.
No, man, it was whatever. It was fentanyl mixed with Sprite.
It was funny though when she was like, we're sitting there and she's like, me and Viram knew we were gonna have some wine, and then Ricky was like, wait, what did you say? Something about like the Pepsi products? Wait, what did you say?
Oh yeah, what Pepsi products do you have?
Yeah, you were like, what Pepsi products did you?
Why was the back and forth like that, bro?
I don't know. It was very weird. It was very weird. Where it's like, I don't know if she like, and there was a miscommunication or something where it was like she didn't know if. She's like, well, we have Pepsi. And you're like, yeah, but Pepsi products. It was just very bizarre. And then what are the other... Okay, so this second one is the cheese.
Ready?
The second video is like the flaming cheese appetizer, the Saganaki. That was delicious.
This part was fire.
This one, literally, no pun intended. Yeah, you'll see.
I get it.
Pun fully intended.
What do you put that on a cracker or something? What do you do?
No, on
just
bread.
have it.
Or you just have it. It was really good, but you have to eat it like right away while it's melted, and it was delicious. We had like a little Thai coconut appetizer too, the Thai coconut shrimp. That was good. Those were huge too.
Yeah, they were delicious.
Yeah. And then the third one I think is our steaks. The dead is paid. Of the video. There we go. So that's the 8-ounce porterhouse. That's my which one did I get? Lobster tail. That's right. Viram's was like the 14-ounce or 12-ounce. Which one was it? New York strip. There you go. Delicious. Absolutely delicious.
Oh, my man, okay, Ricky, I see you looking healthy, bro. Moisturizing, bro. You see him, big Chris? That's my nigga, bro. Let's fucking go, bro. You see him, my man looking healthy, bro. Let's fucking go. You see him? That's my fucking guy, bro. I'm glad you doing well.
He was happy. He was happy.
It's okay. We alright, man. We alright, man.
Healthy, bro. Clear skin.
What you mean,
pristine
man?
hair. You really, bro. That's really my twin for real, bro. We really locked in, bro. That's really.
We here. We here, bro.
Oh
my
not this
gosh.
quiz.
Oh man. No, to be fair though, it was funny because Viram and I walked into the restaurant and he's like, we were the first ones there because we were having it at like 3 because we had a little bit of time before Viram had to go up to cast top 8, and so the door was still locked when we got there, and so this is literally what happens when we pull up. If you could show that video real quick.
Another video, shit.
There's another video that's in the chat.
Hey, hold on, wait.
Oh my gosh, are you about to show that joint? Oh,
I am.
The key.
Oh my gosh, bro.
One sec. Let me download it.
This was legitimately.
It was a good time. I know.
It was. It seriously was a good time. That entire. Here we go. Yeah. Here we go.
What the fuck is
I
this?
couldn't believe you did that.
He really tried to open it with the Kingdom Hearts key.
Oh, man.
Oh my gosh, man.
Yeah. No, it was
We
really,
don't know.
the
The door opened right after that.
And then Eddie was holding the door for everybody. It was a good sport. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very nice. The whole event was very fun. You shout out to Combo Breaker once again.
Yeah.
Shout out to everybody who came to say hi, too. That was really nice. Viram was like total celebrity, man. Left and right, people were asking for autographs.
Guy, bro. Duh, what the
It's my
hell?
guy,
You see
man.
the boy? That's a mogul.
Bro?
Every time, of course. But I think that covers Combo Breaker for the most part. We'll have a vlog, like I said, up by the next show. Maybe a Nintendo Direct by the next show, too. But we are definitely going to talk a little bit about multiverses. If you guys want to talk about multiverses, we can. I know Tito's still here, right? Or did he bounce to go play Mario Strikers?
No,
Mario
it's
Strikers is
over.
done.
Yeah.
Oh, it's over.
It was only an hour.
Oh, what?
Yeah, they're doing these annoying it's like 6 sessions, but they're each like an hour. It's very weird.
Oh, that is super weird. I thought it was like an all-day thing, that it started an hour ago and then goes for 24 hours.
No, that's how Nintendo is with their betas.
All right, calm down, Snark.
Oh, wait, what was Snark saying?
that boy
He said he was
Snark in the
fucking
chat.
stupid and striking.
Oh, that boy Snark in the chat.
Snark, you are trash in the game. I know it.
Wait, was
You
it online?
Yes.
Yeah, you can play online.
Like against
That's what the
people?
hour-
Oh,
the
no,
hour-
I,
no.
I know he went undefeated, bro. I know he went undefeated, bro.
Nah, he didn't do
Mario
anything,
Strikers.
bro.
2v2.
Only 2v2s, it
Oh
said.
no, miss me. I definitely don't want to play now. Are y'all good?
I think you have
Wait,
to.
Is that what you play? when you
2v2,
play
like
the
two
demo?
people on the same team? And
No,
two
like
people,
you have 2 characters or something. Right?
Oh, I got you.
You have an online
Oh
partner.
no, wait, you're playing with somebody? With another
That's what I was saying.
you're
I thought
playing
you were
with
playing
somebody.
with somebody because
Yeah,
they had
you
the whole
are.
club mode in that preview, and they showed that you could play with up to 4 people.
Yeah, before this beta, you have to play online with someone.
Really? Oh wait, that's
Interesting.
Crazy. Can you queue up with somebody?
Yeah, it queues you up.
No,
Pretty
I'm
sure.
saying, can you queue up with the person that you picked to play?
Yeah, yes. If they're on your friends list, they can queue up. with you.
Oh shit! Hold on, man.
Yeah.
Damn, me and Snark could have been running these streets, man. But I'm here with you, fucking bozos.
After that game anyway.
You know you
You're a dog shit at that game.
When's the
anyway.
next session though?
I don't know why you talk about this.
Is it tomorrow? What time? Do you know?
It's lit.
Yeah.
There's multiple. There's like one at 12. There's one at 11, like at 8 Pacific time.
We might have to stream that.
Yeah, that's how I want to do it at night.
Shout out, by the way, to Infinity Kingdom, who tweeted us while we were live saying, guess what came in the mail during the show? Tweeted out a photo of him in the Japan Time jacket with a Tom Nook shirt underneath it, which I think is kind of cool.
Bro, who's getting mail on Saturday at this time of the day?
It's Friday.
Oh, it is.
It's
Friday.
not
yeah, it is
Saturday.
Friday. What
Yeah,
was
we're
that?
doing the show on Friday. Yeah.
Oh, I'm crazy.
It's okay. You need a computer with a calendar in it? I'll hook you up.
Well, if it's any consolation, Coast, it's very much Saturday
Tomorrow
here.
too?
I
Oh,
see.
4 to 5
I'm,
a.m.
I'm,
Yeah.
I'm ready. I'm
There
ready
we
somewhere
go.
in the
There we
world.
go.
4 to
No,
5
don't do that.
a.m.
Just do the one at night.
12 to
Do the one
1
at night.
Oh,
Yeah,
this
the
is-
night one's
oh,
probably
it
gonna be
is,
when
uh,
everybody's
it's
playing.
nighttime.
Why is it just? Why are they doing an hour at a time? What is this?
And Nintendo's always like this with their online demos.
Oh, okay, I'll play that shit tomorrow then.
Have a night,
Sick.
Viram.
Night, Viram. Well, something we should do tonight and not tomorrow is we should announce that Nintendo Switch winner giveaway. Here we go. Let me open this up.
Well, it is tomorrow on the East Coast.
Oh, it is. It is.
It is Saturday.
Tomorrow.
Open up
It
Gleam.
is Saturday where I am.
Well, doesn't matter. All right. Here we
I'm
go.
winning this shit.
Best of luck. We are going to pull. And the winner is.
It's me.
Well, we got to refresh the page. Hold on. It says
It's
loading.
me.
Jason
I'm the
S. Jason S. You are the winner.
That's my name,
What is
bro.
what is your name on here? Hold on. Wait. Jason S. What is your name in the
That's
giveaway? Wait, where do you find that Gleam?
That's me. So.
That's me, bro.
Jason
Or how's
Jason
that?
Schultz. Jason Schultz, Cubs fan 1766. Verify actions. Hold on. Can't you go to their Twitter or something?
That sounds like a bot.
No. This is definitely not. No, here we go. Here we
You
go.
gotta type in the chat, man.
J Legend 87th. J Legend.
That's me, bro.
Or how's that
87.
Hey, yo, J Legend, where you at?
How's that you and it's me?
How is it you and it's
I
them?
already have 2 Switches. What am I even talking about? Fuck that. I don't even know. Wait, what kind of Switch is it?
It's a regular Nintendo Switch.
Oh, no, yeah. My name not Jason.
Not an OLED?
Nah, bro,
No, it's not an OLED.
If it was
Actually,
that-
no.
if it
I
was
think.
the newest-
Wait
if
a
it was the
minute. Wait a
newest
minute.
one,
I think
might
it is an
have-
OLED.
It
Actually,
should
hold
be
on.
an
Wait.
OLED.
Oh, it is an OLED. No, you're right. It's an OLED. Yep.
Oh, it's an OLED? Oh, yeah. My
It's
name
an
Jason is, bro.
Bro, I just
Legend 87. Are you in here?
I just messaged you.
He's Jay. Okay.
All
Legend
right,
87 is
I'll
not
message
here.
you then. I'll message you. Otherwise, the thing is, if you go on the Japan Time landing page for the giveaway, the name and face and title is there, so we can clearly verify if it's you. But Jay Legend, we'll give him a little bit of time. In the meantime, where can people find us next?
What?
It's going to be on Monday, right? And it's going to be right here. It's not going to be this Monday. It's going to be next Monday. Any guesses if we're going to get a certain thing
Monday the
announced
13th,
next week?
by the way, because
That's right.
he's not using a date.
Right. Monday the 13th. Any guesses? Last minute guesses?
I mean, because they're either doing two things. Because usually, if since there's no E3, they could just do the thing where they announce a direct 2 days before it happens. But if they're following that like Games Fest and stuff, they might announce it like next week for the week after.
When is Games Fest?
Next
This week.
Thursday.
Next
It's
Thursday.
this Thursday
the 9th.
coming up.
Yeah, the 9th. Yeah.
Interesting.
And Strikers is Friday, so they're not. So
Right.
it would either literally have to be this Wednesday or next Tuesday, and I'm guessing on next Tuesday.
You think I think they're going to announce it next Tuesday, and I think it'll happen on Wednesday.
Okay. Yeah.
But I also feel very strongly that we may not get one until July.
Don't do that, Roger.
We didn't even talk about Multiverse.
Oh, we can talk about it. Let's talk about it.
You can hear a lot of our thoughts on the Chinatime episode that's available on
That's
the channel,
right.
but
On the Japan Time YouTube channel, exactly.
you know what I'm saying, as the Multiverse is pro, you know what I'm saying, let me go ahead and talk about this real quick.
Hey, Mike right there, bro. Oh, he's muted. Never mind.
Yeah, that's why I said that, you know what I'm saying, like, so, but in all seriousness, just to kind of, we talked about multiverses and just kind of on a macro level, and especially a lot more in depth on the Chinatime episode. So I'm not going to go into that because Viram said a lot of his stuff and Gareth as well, unless they want to. But the game is uber polished, and I think in a game where the only thing, the major glaring thing about it is like balancing and fine-tuning gameplay, I think that's in a very good state. The game's in a very good state right now, in my opinion. It's regardless if you like the game or not, it's or you think the game is competitively viable or not, it's super fun. 2v2 and 1v1. The devs are all really transparent and really, really cool, and in terms of keeping people up to date with kind of like what they're doing. And I think that game, given its backing that I know for sure that it definitely has, and the support that it will continue to have, that game has the potential to, last a while, especially because it is free to play. So I'm excited for a more, not that Brawlhalla isn't accessible, but a more mainstream alternative to Smash, and kind of to try to break through that barrier, because I definitely think that game has the potential to be, what I think it can be. So, and it's fun as hell. So,
How much them niggas pay you, bro?
Nothing yet, but go ahead and hit up contact Tito KMF at gmail.com if you want to go ahead and hit me up. You know what I'm saying? My rates are subject to change,
I'm just playing.
I'm not. Go ahead and hit me up. Anybody?
Hey, there you go.
There you go.
Yesterday's
Look at
price
this.
is not today's price.
Right. And today's price will not be tomorrow's price. So
that's facts.
Host, what anime have you been watching? I'm curious.
Absolutely nothing, bro. I've not been watching anime at all. I've been watching Stranger Things.
Oh, I literally just finished right before
I
the show
started
today.
from season 1. I got to season 4 in like less than a week.
We're not going to talk spoilers on it, but I will say.
Oh, you won't spoil this though.
No, I'm not going to spoil Stranger Things, no, because more people care about Stranger Things than Shadow being the end credit scene in a Sonic movie. Because obviously that's going to happen. That's like saying that Bowser's the... Anyway, it doesn't matter. That was bait. I should have taken it. Anyway, is Stranger Things... Stranger Things... The only thing I will say is that Stranger Things, the new season is like a straight up horror show. And I'd say the first 3 were all kind of like a cutesy...
Season 3 was some ass.
Season 3 was not great, yeah.
And
but
these
it
episodes
wasn't
are
a full-on
so long.
horror show.
No, not really.
Yeah, this is like people are getting like limbs torn off and
off
blood.
The first episode, you could tell.
Yeah.
Hey, Show, have you watching Spy Family, bro?
I haven't seen it in a couple of weeks. If I'm being
It's very good.
Bet.
I know.
Spy Family's great.
Speaking of watching things, go ahead and check out Roger's Base's new fucking watch through of Avatar: The Last Airbender. He's now been enlightened.
I have been enlightened. I love that show. Yeah.
He understands the assignment now.
Yeah, I do. Iroh is the best. Top 3 best boys are Iroh, Sokka, and Zuko. Top 3 best girls are Toph, Ty Lee, and Suki. Katara and Aang nowhere to be
First
seen.
of all, there's like 5 guys in that show, so it's like
there's a lot of characters.
There's not a lot to pick from, right?
Right. First of all,
yeah, but those 3 are great.
First of all,
Hunter's back again, by the way. That happened since the last show. Hunter's returning.
First of all, you forgot Appa's top 3 for sure. By the way,
Appa's great. I will say, Appa's Lost Days is one of my favorite episodes of the entire series. I really enjoyed that one.
Yeah, it's probably the best string of episodes in the whole series.
Yeah,
actually,
really good. Yeah, because the Tale of Ba Sing Se, right, is the one right before it.
Yeah,
where you get like the little Momo lead in, right, and that episode's also incredible.
That's like 3 or 4 episodes. That whole stretch is the best in the whole show.
Yeah. Wait, what's wrong with Ty Lee? I'm saying some people say Ty Lee.
Okay.
Wait, I like Ty Lee. Yeah. I think she's cool, man. I didn't like May at first. I was bothered by May, but I grew to like her by the ending.
Are we done? Are we done?
No. McDareth, what did you say?
I was surprised looking at your anime list. You've never seen Gurren Lagann or Kill la Kill?
I have not. No,
that does not surprise me.
100%.
Well, he hadn't even seen Naruto, so like, of course.
Right.
That's true. I literally just watched Naruto for the first time last year, and I just watched Avatar.
Roger, I'm telling you, if you watch Gurren Lagann, you will 100% cry.
Really?
Yes, I know.
How many episodes?
Just
is it?
based off of you, it's 27 or 26.
Ooh.
Just knowing you, I know you will cry to that anime.
The only thing I know about Gurren Lagann is that's the one where it's like the drill will pierce the heavens or something.
Yes,
is that the thing? Okay. So that's the one thing I know about it is something about the drill piercing the heavens, but I don't know what that means.
Hey, Roger, how many subs do you need to get for me to get you to watch all of Food Wars?
I've already watched all of Food Wars multiple times, and I love it. I love it. Shokugeki no Soma is like one of my favorite shows, man. I love it. That's one of my comfort anime. Shokugeki and Inuyasha are like my 2 comfort shows. I put them on in the background. They're great.
I like making people watch Food Wars who've never seen it, and then just watching them episode 1.
Yeah. No, I promised Matt. I mean, it doesn't matter because this is like no one's going to tell my audience, but my next main watch through, unless Gurren Lagann's short, I'm planning to be Haikyuu. I want to do Haikyuu for the next one.
That was the other one. I was super surprised you hadn't seen that.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised
Watch
that he has not watched
Haikyuu
Haikyuu either.
Please watch Gurren Lagann.
I will for sure. I'm going to start with Gurren Lagann, and then I'm going to do Haikyuu afterwards. Yeah.
That shit on Netflix, bro. That shit, like there's like the first couple episodes are really good.
Really?
Yeah, 100%.
Wow.
The first couple episodes are like nice and wholesome, and then you're gonna get a certain point, and it's just nothing but banger after banger after banger.
Wow. All right.
Yeah, Gurren Lagann is a very good anime.
You're getting me hype. I want to watch it.
One of my actually my favorite anime.
Really?
Yeah.
And I feel like you've got pretty good taste. I feel like usually you like something, you recommend it to me. I ended up liking it. I know, but I mean, there's a lot of people who recommend me things, and I don't always like believe it. But usually when you do, you've been right.
Recommending you fucking Jujutsu Kaisen and shit like that.
Shield Hero or whatever. Yeah.
Fuck out of here.
Yeah. All right. Well, I think that's the show. Like I said, we'll be back on the 13th. Hopefully there'll be a Nintendo Direct. If not, we'll still have other stuff to talk about. And until then, you can find us on youtube.com/Japan Time Podcast, where this will be uploaded the very next day. I'm literally already making the thumbnail as we're continuing to talk. And I think that'll do it. So thank you very much for joining us. Until next time, we will talk to you guys later. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here, man.
With belly full of steak, caviar, and an open tab, the con artist flees the scene. Memories of those he's betrayed flash through his mind as he laughs maniacally, paying his debts with broken promises, short sleeves, and a dab of honey for the tip. On the next episode of Japan Time, Roger faces a class action lawsuit